like my father before me. I give my allegiance to no one. He's no good to me dead. I am Boba Fett. Here for the armor. It belongs to me. The armor was my father's. Now it's mine. When this is over, we should talk.
Yes, Boba. Talk.
Almost like the old days.
Together. We were dead. We are reunited, Boba.
What is up, friends in good company? Y'all might be wondering why the hell is X-Wing going early, an hour before he actually scheduled the stream. Well, we have a little something special planned for you, and I have a little bit of housekeeping I want to take care of. Now, I've got a couple special people in the background. I've got Fat Steven Skull, Darth Bayou, and Hox Holocrons was in here. I don't know where he went, but real quick, before I hop into all that, I just want to let you know we have a very, very, very merry season of collectibles coming to you guys. As soon as I get back out of this hellhole that is known as Portland, as soon as I'm out of this hotel room, I have so much collectible content coming. But I just wanted to give you a recap really quick. So something super, super awesome that happened. Got to meet up with two Star Wars nerds, Star Wars Casual, Star Wars Deep Dive, who we actually had to black out like a CIA operative from the pictures. I got to meet all those guys. I put a little short up. I want you to go check it out. If you haven't already, go subscribe to two Star Wars Nerds, Star Wars Deep Dive, Star Wars Casual. Good friends. We all got to meet up at a awesome pinball casino. Is that what you call it? A pinball casino? A big pinball hall up here in Oregon, which was the only good thing that's come out of this. And I actually got something really awesome from Star Wars Casual. He gave me this beautiful Black Series carbonized Boba Fett. Look at this gorgeous baby here. So as soon as I get back home, I bought a light box and I bought some new lighting. So we are going to be doing some big time collectible reviews. I've got a Black Series helmet that just came in. I'm going to be doing that. Super excited for it. Anyways, with the housekeeping out of the way, end of the month, don't forget, we're going to be doing the giveaways for all of the channel members. So we'll be doing some Black Series giveaways, some vintage collection giveaways, and we'll be announcing what this year's big collectible giveaway is going to be. Obviously, those are the big ones, sideshow collectibles, hot toys, things like that. Stick around. We'll do that. Now, without any further ado, my God, I've run my breath until I have nothing left in my body. I've given Fat Steven Seagal the chance to come onto my channel and just absolutely destroy it. Fat Steven, how are you doing today?
It's all about family.
This is one of my dear friends. We really haven't have we had you on my channel before yet?
Yeah, then I had to leave because Ryan Kendall had to come on. Remember
That's
you?
right.
I left because I was a gentleman and you needed the women to stay on.
And then obviously Hox Holocrons, how you doing?
What's
and
up,
then
man?
My good friend Bayou. And then we have a special guest. The reason we went live early today is because we have a little bit of extra content. Something I thought that would be fun is to bring in our good friend from Echo Base Network, Nick,
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Going on?
how are you doing, brother?
Not doing too bad. Still recovering from surgery. Still recovering from the comment section in our videos on Book of Boba Fett. But yeah, other than that, I'm doing great.
Well,
I need to read those.
we have you here not just because we want to hear those comments. I mean, we love you over here at X-Wing. Obviously, you guys have been a big part of our channel and our community. We love having you here, but we brought you in for the sauce. I'm trying to hear these comments, these disgusting comments. I'm so excited. And we have another special guest, Mags, who we've never had on the channel before. Mags, how are you doing today?
Hello.
I feel like we were just on stream for like 2 hours and we didn't even get to talk to each other once.
I know, that's the weirdest thing. And then Daryl started whipping out his guitar too.
Guitar
at the post stream. So it's like,
I thought you were gonna say something else there. No. Those post streams can get a little spicy. So
yeah. That's what we call it here since we're live is Daryl's guitar.
Guitar. Right. Kind of a thin neck guitar, right? That's interesting.
Yeah,
Makes
pretty
it
small.
better for
pretty
solos.
Pretty small and unimpressive.
All right, just came in. Sorry, Daryl.
Love you, Daryl.
I apologize.
I would just like to say I'm really excited for the Book of Boba Fett 3. Yes, Kathleen. Yes, again. Yes.
Barf. Sorry.
So I am interested, Nick. You know, any of us in the Star Wars, I don't know, are we the renegades? We're the rebels, the little tiny communities. We're always interested to hear what happens when a content creator that we love gets just like crapped on, right? And you guys you've gotten some feedback. I know that you've taken it one way, which is kind of just like,
yeah, I'm like, fuck it, like, you know, whatever. It doesn't bother me at all. Coach is he's taking it way more personal and harder than I am for sure. He says it all the time. I definitely have way thicker skin than he does.
I'm just interested to hear what it is.
See, I don't know about that, Nick. As a representative of Coach and ice cream, I gotta defer.
Yeah.
I'm just interested because for me, like, I can't wait. I can't wait for that kind of stuff. I love hearing this kind of stuff and just hearing what people have to say because it is the most Captain Insano route people can take sometimes when they talk about this stuff. So if there's any highlights you want to share or anything that's funny, please.
I mean, I could share my screen and we could go through the
Let's go through it, man.
Video.
Yes, let's go.
Comment section.
And for those that don't know, there is now X-Wing is a superstar now. Not only is now official Skull of Mornings of Mischief with his twerking, his Mrs. X-Wing showed up to see it with different sound effects, including farting and Mario coins.
Yeah, my fiance did show up. Lugo, what's up, brother?
Yo, what up, people? How's it going? Happy Mando or Book of Boba Fett Day. I should say.
Happy Book of Boba Day.
Cheers to everybody. I'm here.
What's going on,
Mandalore? Happy Mandalore.
We're gonna go through some of these comments with Nick here about stuff that's been said to Echo Base Network, the most divisive Star Wars channel on YouTube.
Nonsense.
Clearly.
Echo Base Network is awesome. Echo Base Network is one of the most nicest, welcoming, and fun Star Wars channels on the internet.
Lies.
Not according to these people.
Don't come on my channel and start spewing hate like that.
Hey,
I'm just saying. You know,
Echo Base is wholesome. Echo Base is wholesome entertainment, and they cultivate a very great.
Especially Nick. Nick is too chill.
Wait. Unless they're on someone else's channel. If they're on someone else's channel, the F-bombs come out of Coach's mouth like a machine gun. I'm not lying.
I just want to
and
hear
there's
some of these.
Reese's ASMR.
Yeah.
Nobody does a Reese's cup right here for you, Steven.
That's so weird.
Nick is chill like an ice cream soda. That's how chill Echo Base Network is.
All right, Nick. Feed me some of your favorites. What's a good one to start on? Because this could bring up some good talking points for the Book of Boba Fett, depending on what these people say.
Pros and cons.
This guy, I'm so confused by your opinions about this. Like, what do you want from this show? Do you only want just Boba Fett looking cool and constant action? Because that would suck. I get we have to respect each other's opinion and stuff, but I'm just wondering if you guys understand storytelling and character development. Obviously, we don't understand anything about that. Boba Fett coming out of the Sarlacc as a broken man, and all the flashbacks are about his rehabilitation. Blah blah blah.
He didn't
blah.
spell Sarlacc right.
I have to throw up now.
Yeah, let's see. I can't believe these comments. Loving it. I feel exactly like you guys. The episode is a one-time watch. Oh, okay. So there's someone that agrees with us.
You just call it Black Chewbacca? Shame on you.
Yeah,
it's black. It's black.
This guy right here. If we could see dislike button, it would be a high number.
Nonsense. Nobody hates Echo Base Network like that.
These people do this. This is our most ratioed video. 33% like ratio on this video.
I just don't understand. So, like, for me, as somebody who's watched your content a lot, like I've said a million times, I've watched your channel 1,000 times before I even was on your channel to talk to you guys. And what I don't understand is that somebody who's a big fan of the OT trilogy, obviously loves Lucas Star Wars, can say that, like, hey, I don't like this, and people just rip into you.
Because they've taken a point where they think that if you don't like something and they do, you're attacking their personal character. This whole thing with trying to relate has taken to such a level where you're actually absorbing your own personality into these characters rather than just enjoying it and enjoying the fact that people are not going to like the same thing you do. We're not.
You know what I think it is? Honestly, I think it's just more a lot of people, just in general. It's not just Star Wars fandom, but any fandom.
It's everywhere.
People can't take people disagreeing with them nowadays.
I disagree.
What I'm trying to bring up is that it's no surprise that EBN hasn't liked a lot of the stuff that Disney's put out. I don't feel like that's any surprise that Echo Base has not liked a lot of Disney Star Wars. And now another Disney Star Wars piece of content comes out and they're like, and jumping all over him. What I don't get is it's like, why is this a new concept?
That shouldn't be a divisive opinion, though. That's the thing. Like, people have varying opinions about stuff. Is like,
I've been enjoying Book of Boba Fett, and I disagree with Coach Nick. I've been enjoying Book of Boba Fett. I'm not.
Yeah, we have no issue with
crazy.
So
we take no issue with people that disagree with us, but some of these people are taking it way too seriously.
I think people are bored,
misguided, and just young, probably.
Yeah, so this guy right here says, I don't see how you are fans. Don't you even lore?
That's rude.
I mean, fucking A. Not cool. Douchebags, don't you even lore?
Coach read a book.
Yeah, that just sounds like someone just being a troll.
Backstory is interesting. New content is fans of lore to why Tuskens are the way they are. I was not bored at all from the episode. The Spice Runner probably Black Sun Syndicate. They're building.
That person's wrong too.
I was gonna say.
Black Krrsantan, a badass.
Hey, Carl Jackson, do you even lore? Because not only did Book of Boba Fett not match the established lore, everything you just said was completely wrong.
Like wrong, straight up.
And it's their personal opinion, just like it's Nick and Coach's personal opinion. Exactly. So why can't we have our own versions of our own personal opinions?
Well, the thing
I don't understand why we can't have these things anymore.
When people like that comment, where they sprinkle in like, I know the facts and you don't know the facts, but then they sprinkle in wrong facts about lore, that's what drives me
they're just being trolls. Like, they just want attention, straight up.
Yeah. So this guy, I think I understand what's happening to you guys. I figured it out. You don't care for any George Lucas work outside of the OT.
Sure.
Clone Wars and Rebels have added a lot to the story, and by Filoni applying what they built together in the Star Wars lore, it got more complex to those who invested in it, I guess he meant wholeheartedly. Yeah, wholeheartedly. But to you guys, you might be too quick to dismiss a whole lot of what is going on because it's not a feature film.
Oh man, I got
kind of an old school mentality to have, because I'd rather them build off of good Star Wars, even if it's animation, than try to make their own stuff up.
That's
like
they do.
But they are making their stuff up with these characters.
You want to know why this comment is so wrong? And here's the thing: this is why I know this person's not really a fan of your guys' content. Is because you guys did a video that got retweeted by Mark Hamill.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Literally got put out there like that. Like, that's like some of the best compliment that an OT trilogy fan can really get for like period like that. This is why it's so stupid.
I want to go back to the Peak Obi-Wan comment. really quick because
honestly,
Which one was
the
that?
one you had highlighted. The one you had,
Peak
Peak
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan. So I could totally get why somebody would say this. I think I understand what's happening with you guys. You don't care for any of George Lucas's work outside of the OT. Clone Wars and Rebels have added a lot to the story, and by Filoni applying what they built together in the Star Wars lore, it got more complex to those who invested in it wholeheartedly.
Which we watched that.
Hawks, how many times have we talked about the homework deal, right? We've talked about the homework deal.
Yeah, bro. Yep. I talk
But
about it
to
all
you
the time.
guys, you might be too quick to dismiss a whole lot of what's going on because it's not a feature film. Kind of an old school mentality to have, because I'd rather them build off good Star Wars, even if it's animation, than try to make up their own stuff like they did with the OT reboot they called the sequels. So this is a lot more deep than just like crapping on Nick and Coach, right?
Right.
This is kind of a big barometer for the Star Wars fandom on a whole, I feel like. And this is a very interesting point of conversation that I think we need to have.
See, we've watched Clone Wars and Rebels.
Yeah, like they got beef.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I watched Bad Batch. Well, I mean,
see, the easiest
we haven't read all the books and all the comics, and
I mean, obviously, according to Peak Obi-Wan,
Wikipedia, you know.
Well,
that's not what
can
Peak's
be
saying,
changed,
though.
y'all. So just
what Peak
FYI.
is saying is that Peak is asking, should we continue to make Star Wars in the style of the OT trilogy forever because that's what people are comfortable with? Or
so people enjoy.
Should we branch out and try to make new stories in different ways?
The thing is, X-Wing is that we've already we already had other stories that were branched out years ago.
Right.
I mean, you have the Star Wars games, which the KOTOR games. You had other EU books out there, comics. And it didn't necessarily.
But that's all non-canon, right?
Well, quote unquote non-canon, but they say that doesn't exist, but then they keep taking aspects from it. So it's like it's a little confused for me as a fan. It's a little confusing.
There's an easy solution to all this, Nick. With all these comments, when you get comments like this, just reply with one easy sentence. I think Captain Kirk was awesome. And the next one you do, I think Captain Kirk was awesome. And throw them all, just throw them all up with Star Trek. Star Trek lore. I loved it when Data had sex with Spock and just watch it all fall to shambles in their head.
Yeah, I should reply with. Captain Kirk was my favorite. I know Star Wars.
Yeah, I loved it when Darth Vader and Spock were in that hot tub.
And then just make sure you put at X-Wing at the end of that.
Yeah. Do you know Peak Obi-Wan or something? X-Wing.
What's that?
Do you know Peak Obi-Wan? Do you know this person?
Peak. Oh no, I have no idea who that is. I just thought it was interesting the question that they posed because it really is a weird question. You know,
it is a weird.
Let's not even look at this for that. Let's go back to Peak One for a second, and let's say this: George left them a whole bunch of crap. Let's not even look at the EU, right? He left a whole bunch of scripts and storylines of where to go and how to go.
George didn't even like a lot of the. Didn't like a lot of the
book.
EU. You know what I mean?
He didn't.
And
but
we all take it as like
agreed.
that's George's canon.
But the thing is, you can still maintain the Lucas format, adapt it to new age technology and storytelling, but maintain the feel. If you're taking away the natural trope, which is what the line, like pretty much the thief, the farmer boy, and the princess, and you're trying to go different routes and build it out, you can still have that mentality.
Keep the spirit of Star Wars.
Yes, that's the thing though. Disney Star Wars isn't about, in my opinion, doesn't have heart anymore. Let's take it one episode of Mandalorian when Luke showed up. That had more heart across the whole freaking universe than it did with people trying to relate to someone they don't know hardly anything about.
Yeah. Speaking of which, this comment right here, real talk. Rose Tico could have been an awesome character if the writing was better.
They frumped her.
Look
at Cowboy Bebop.
Look at Finn though. I mean, Finn could have been a great.
Oh my
God.
Ray.
But the thing is, they turn him into a Ray all the time.
Janitor.
Oh my God!
And John Boyega was pissed about that. Remember, he was upset.
And then you had John Boyega getting nerfed in the posters, depending on what region it was in. Put in the back.
He's not. He's not coming back.
He was supposed to be a Jedi.
No matter what they
never.
say. He is never coming back to that. I wouldn't come back. I'm sorry.
He's got legit beef with Disney.
Yes, he has, and he has legit said stuff outside of Disney on Twitter and everything else. So I mean, he's not coming back.
The problem is also the sequel trilogy has ruined a lot of careers for people. They're only known for these roles now, and rather being known for those roles on a good way. Let's say we look at Mark Hamill, well, not now, but when Mark Hamill was normal Mark Hamill, and Harrison Ford and all that stuff, they were inspirational.
Who's going to be eating good though? Oscar Isaac, because he's going to be Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Oscar Isaac was great in Dune. I'm not going to lie.
I don't know who this is that's down there. Oh, that's Ghost. What's up, Ghost?
What up, Ghost?
How's it going, man?
I couldn't see it. I'm on this little freaking laptop, and I can't see anything. I'm so sick of this crap.
Real talk, though. Who's hyped for Book of Boba Fett? New episode, like, it feels exciting. Like,
I'm staying up until midnight, so I hope I'm excited for it.
I'm excited just to hopefully. I want it to be good, so these people will leave us alone.
They won't.
Yes.
They won't. They won't. That's the problem with these types.
Nick, they will. They will never leave you alone. I'm sorry.
Real talk, Nick, because
it's never going to end.
The same thing on private DM. Don't let
Yeah.
these people and these people that are just constantly getting at you get you guys down, because you guys do
I'm
great
not
work.
down.
You guys do
It's
a lot of
my
good
coach
stuff
way
for
more
the
than
Star
me.
Wars community. You guys do a lot of stuff that makes Star Wars fun for people, like outside of just the Star Wars fandom. So a lot of this nonsense, a lot of this craziness that people just keep throwing at you,
X-Wing,
just for your own
check your
opinions,
private
don't
chat.
let it get to you.
And all of these comments don't matter as long as you change one mind, like you did in your last stream with Collector, and you had a respectful conversation.
What the shit are you talking about, Mags? You're in here.
You can.
I know, but if you need me to bounce for your channel, that's I don't care.
No.
I don't want to take up space.
You gotta look at this, right, Nick.
You're here. You're part of the hangar bay now. You ain't going nowhere.
Aw.
You hold your ground like other Star Wars content creators do. You're going to have these types that come in there, and it's like a cancel culture mob in a way. They either want you to admit you're wrong, so then they're all bandwagon, or they're just going to keep coming at you with negativity rather than having a respectful debate. And you know why they're doing it in the comments? Because the dislike button's gone, so they're being a lot more harsh.
Can I bring something up that, I don't want to talk crap about any kind of content creator out there, but somebody did say that Book of Boba Fett Episode 2 is better than The Mandalorian Episode 16.
They're full of crap.
Star Wars theory. Okay, that is bollocks.
I don't know who it was, but I don't get that.
I saw it. Star Wars Theory said it, and I was like blown away and shocked.
I wasn't sure who it was. I was sent a quote that
that was Star Wars Theory.
No, I think he was being a little hyperbolic, but like real talk though, like I think that
seems
what
a
he was
bit
trying to get at though is that this is exciting Star Wars. This is an exciting thing for the fans.
It's exciting, but it does not. I don't.
I'm sorry, but the Mandalorian second season to me was a lot more exciting than
Except
you know
Dave
what?
Filoni
Question I have
as
to
the
ask myself all the time though, and I think you guys should ask yourself too: if Luke didn't show up at the end of that season, how would you feel about?
I
not as
cried.
good.
Okay, I will admit it. I was crying. So I mean,
if
I
we
don't
didn't get
understand
Luke
this
at the end of that season, I feel like everybody would feel how Boba Fett feels right now.
No,
is there anybody on the panel right now that didn't tear up when Luke showed up?
I was really hoping for Billy Mays.
I
was hoping for Billy Mays to show up.
Well, Nick doesn't have any feelings. If Billy Mays showed up,
really?
I would have
Really?
I didn't cry.
Really?
People. Yeah, man. I catch a lot of hate myself because I was raised a prequel kid. So personally, like the effects of Anakin's story, in my opinion, is much more impactful than Luke Skywalker.
They share the same story though.
Yeah,
and
it's a rise and then
to a certain
redemption.
extent, but like Luke
fall
did
into
not
redemption,
turn to
excuse
the
me.
dark side, so it's not similar at all.
Yeah,
he just gave up on the light. He didn't turn to the dark. He just
but he made the right choices in doing so too.
Yeah, but it's generational.
Anakin.
Like people that grew
To
up
continue the balance of the Force.
I agree with Nick.
It's just opinions, bro.
It's a generational thing. Like with me, I grew up, of course, with older brothers, so I grew up with everything that came before and hand-me-downs and all that kind of stuff. But that also meant the VHS tapes of the original trilogy. And so when I came into the prequels, I was a preteen. I was a child, and it's so going into that was maybe. Growing up with the original trilogy, the prequels were a little different for me then because I wasn't expecting it. But then hold on. But then I realized that while there are flaws, I do appreciate the story that George Lucas gave us years later. And I understand it better now, maybe because I'm older and I understand the operatic situation of it all. Because it is. It's a tragedy. there's a lot of emotion to it.
You know what it is?
How has this eloquent woman never made her way onto my panel ever before?
You know what it is, Max?
I'm not eloquent. I've just had a lot of wine. Actually,
this is frustrating solely for the fact that I haven't been able to speak to you yet.
Oh my God.
I just say,
I don't want to give you a big head. I'm just saying, this is awesome.
Let's
sorry.
just replace all the characters.
Well spoken.
Let's just replace all the characters. Remake every movie with only Gungans and Ewoks and see how that happens.
You know what it is, though, Mags? I think there's a charm to seeing a Star Wars movie in theaters.
And I think that's what it was. It was very hard for me as a young child to really reconcile and I'm not saying any. The CGI did take me out. I will say that.
Here we go. Yeah.
But I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that as. Hold on. I'm not saying that was wrong. I'm just saying I grew up with realism and realistic feeling world. And then I grew up with the prequels, which was quite different. And then, because it wasn't like one back to back movie. So it wasn't like that.
So
it really grew on me like wine. So there you go. If that makes sense.
Like for me, my father was the one who introduced me to Star Wars, the original trilogy. Right.
And
when I think I was like
I'm going to get
11.
Okay.
When I was like around 10 or 11, whenever Phantom Menace came out, and so my first Star Wars movies that I saw in theaters were, of course, the prequels.
Right.
And
so same here. I grew up with the VHS, and I went to the Phantom Menace when I was a little girl. So I mean,
so
saw that shit like 7 times the first weekend.
There and I didn't really, the CGI didn't really take me out of it. I was amazed at how far along computers had come, considering I was like, just a few years before I was playing, what was it? The original Warcraft on, Windows 95 and MS-DOS.
Man,
you know what I mean?
That is back in the day.
Bro, everybody remembers the big blue grenade explosion thing, domes. Like you cannot.
Let me tell you, the
that,
pod racing
that was
my
that was
favorite.
crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. The pod racing was my favorite. I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
Hey, that's my girl, dude.
Pod Racer 64, man. Pod Racer 64.
So we just did the X-wing meetup at the big pinball hall, and they had not only the Star Wars
pod
they have like a pod.
Oh, man.
I previewed that. I previewed that at Comic-Con.
They
I was one of the first people to play
where
that.
you can drive the pod racer with like the sticks, like Anakins. Oh my god!
Did you guys play the other one that was the sit-down arcade, like you were playing
Top
Gun or Afterburner?
Yeah,
where you would go into the trenches of the Death Star and fight
Star Wars casual night.
Then you'd have to fight Darth Vader.
We had the other one. Vader's Revenge is the name.
Yeah, the other one. You actually do lightsaber battles. It was all with joysticks, and you had to make sure you were on key.
You're talking about the old one, where you had to actually do the lightsabers. Yes, they
had the red dot that popped up. Yep, and they were going on.
Yep, that was a lot of fun. Okay,
I am internally jealous.
So I wanted to touch on this really quick. The reason we started early was to look at these comments from the Echo Base Network. I guess we'll call it kickback from the fandom.
We did start. Okay, I thought I was late. I was like, oh man, they're already started.
No, you're good. You're good. We just keep rolling off track. We keep rolling off track. But I did want to read from these because I feel like this is an interesting one, and I feel for this guy because I get what he's saying, but you have to realize, as like a casual fan, this is pretentious as fuck. This is so pretentious. So Emperor Tab says, I think what you're missing here is that Boba is going through an allegorical life, death, rebirth cycle. It's very much following the archetype of the hermetic journey of the soul. The Sarlacc is both the tomb and the womb. Being stripped of his armor by the Jawas was very much a break with his past. Then he gains awakening through his spirit quest with the Tuskens. Boba has had his rebirth, his awakening, and now he's becoming a new and different person. This must be shown in order to understand his amazing change of personality by the time we see him in The Mandalorian in the current timeline.
I could agree
it
with
also greatly increases the significance of Boba getting his armor back and wearing it over his Tusken robes. He apparently has come to some kind of resolution, however incomplete, of the two halves of his life. Luke epitomized the hero's journey. Boba is enacting his own version of the Egyptian Illusion,
what?
Dionysian, Orphic, and Mithraic mysteries. This is classic mythical storytelling in the truest sense of the term. The fact that we get to see this while also getting science fiction, gangster, Western-inspired Star Wars storytelling makes it all the more remarkable. Hard, but respectful disagreement with you. Bonus points to them for being able to reflect more modern sensibilities regarding the treatment of indigenous peoples without giving the forced and fakey woke vibe that soured so many people on the sequels in the High Republic. Character development and the world building are essential. You don't create memorable and beloved characters by checking boxes.
See, I could agree with that.
Before you all rip this, I would comment this. It's more brainy than the way I would say it, but it should not offend you with the wording he's using because the dude knows his shit.
Yeah,
100%.
And if it really bothers you, though, like the way he's talking can bother you. I get that. But like, that's empowering shit, bro.
That's right.
But that doesn't
the type of comments I want to make and the type of content I want to produce in this
essentially
channel, I want
what
to
this dude
empower
is saying
everybody.
is that he completely agrees with what John is doing because he is attempting to recreate what George did with his stories when he focused on anthropology and the old stories.
The Western.
That's what he's saying.
Oh, I think 100%. This last episode was a love homage to George in the sense that, I mean, it was a lot of paying to the same kind of respect to those cultures that George studied and was completely invested in. That's a lot of what old Star Wars was.
There's also... It has a lot of stuff from Westerns, which is crazy because they have a train heist. They have the whole Vision quest. It's almost kind of like Dances with Wolves.
It is that
bring that up.
Lugo, that's what people are saying.
He's saying that's the surface shit. What we're trying to say is that what that story he was trying to tell was the same thing that George was trying to do when he was delving into the anthropological aspect of old cultures, old stories. We're talking about
X-Wing George was a fan of Westerns, and that's why when he
found absolutely, and he incorporated that into it. But
when he found that one actor that played the Boba Fett, he had that swagger. The same thing. There's been a lot of people relating to this of Lawrence of Arabia and Dances with Wolves, as Lugo says, because it had both of those types of aspects.
Fit for that aspect of storytelling.
And also, don't forget Kurosawa too.
Yeah, Kurosawa. That's right.
And it was also almost a homage to Dune as well. Like a lot of that episode.
Spice.
Yep. Just the whole episode itself. I mean,
Spice is in Star Wars as well as Dune. I mean, that's why there's a Spice.
George stole it from Dune. We all know it.
Yeah.
So then I guess my question would be, so Nick, you're here now. We have Hawks, who I think would be probably on the opposite end, if I had to guess. Would you be happier with a Space John Wick, or would you be happier with a Boba who has to go through some development after the Sarlacc? It's not demeaning, it's not detracting from his character from the OT, but it is adding to his character from there on out. Would you rather have a Space John Wick, or do you want to see a guy who has to go through some shit and become a new Boba?
I can't see both. Let me explain this here in kind of my thinking behind this, because this is just how I am. I would much rather prefer Space John Wick. Now, when I watch Star Wars, it is a very simple story. Yeah, there's some deep stuff there with the redemption arc of Vader and Luke being his son and all that, but it's basically a simple hero's journey story with the hero. You know who the hero is, you know who the bad guy is, and good versus evil, and we see some action and we see the journey of these characters through this story. It's not deep Shakespearean stuff where you're getting deep into the psychological effects of the person, I never had to understand all that with just Star Wars. So I just want to be able to turn my brain off and just have fun. And that's what Star Wars has been for me personally, is being able to turn my brain off, throw in the OT and see have fun. And in this, it's like I feel like I have to dissect this stuff and know this philosophical shit and the way his character is changed. Like that's not fun to me. Like that's just too much thinking for me. I don't want to think about it. I just want to watch it.
Hold on, before I let anybody go, and before
Space
Hawks,
John Wick.
you have to do the rebuttal too, Hawks. You have to do the rebuttal. The only thing I would say, Nick, to you is, it feels that way because this is a story that has been refined through human history forever. All George did was basically put a Star Wars skin on stories that have been told forever. The hero's journey was not made by George Lucas, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Archetype.
Yeah.
Stories.
So the Epic of Gilgamesh. I mean, we're talking about stories that have been around forever.
Yeah.
Now, when
it's a paradigm.
Boba, now, when you look at Boba, are you upset that they take that story and they put it on Boba because he doesn't deserve the hero's journey?
No, me personally, I honestly had no clue what they were going to do with this character. First of all, I find it kind of problematic and unrealistic that he would survive the Sarlacc in the first place. But I like the character, and I'm glad that he's back. So you know what? I kind of just pushed that to the side and ignored that side of it, just because he's a cool ass character. I've been a huge Boba Fett fan since
it's freaking Boba Fett, man.
Since I was a kid. I met Jeremy Bullock and got his autograph, and so I'm a fan of this character.
Cool dude.
I was looking forward to this series. It's just not done in a taste that fits me, that I like. I'll tell you something that I thought would have been badass for this character. When you look at the Book of Boba Fett, if the Book of Boba Fett was him surviving and he had a book of people that he was going to pay back, that he was marking off the list, going down a list of payback from once he escaped the Sarlacc. And each episode was a new person he was going after to mark off the list. Like him taking over Jabba's palace with Fennec Shand and 2 Gamorrean guards. Like he's got a fighting force enough to really establish a claim there. Like there's so much about the show that doesn't make sense to me.
Got to start somewhere.
And I understand you got to start somewhere, but I mean, if me and my sister and then 2 UFC guys walked into the government and like shot the president, did some bad stuff.
Okay.
To take over.
This is all
taken down immediately.
Hypothetically speaking,
FBI, don't swat us, people.
Yeah,
okay.
and we went in and did something crazy like that. With no force behind us to back us. I mean, who's going to listen to us, and how long are we going to be able to hold that position? I mean, it's just little stuff like that that just stands out to me.
Well, let's see. As soon as he did that, he immediately went to get his first collection and was attempted assassinated right in the street. Just saying.
Can I ask a question?
I feel like that's the first story they're trying to tell.
Hold on. Before anybody else goes, Hawks, you've been waiting very patiently to rebuttal. Send the rebuttal, and then I got to get through a couple super chats.
Dude, and it's not even like that, bro. Nick, what's up?
What's up?
Love watching you guys. I love Coach. Love you. Love watching the channel, man. I'm sorry you guys are going through the personal attacks and shit like that.
That's crazy.
Star Wars should never come to that.
No,
and I'm gonna keep saying it. What we
just
talk about
it only comes from chills like Hawks. So
we should be empowering everybody. We should be empowering everybody. And if you're offended by words, Like if you're offended by words, then you're not ready to be involved in the YouTube conversation. Like, you cannot get offended that easily and expect to be taken serious in this kind of an environment.
Yeah.
Well, that being said, man, one, I envy that not simple enjoyment, but like I fucking get obsessed with this stuff, and I get upset when someone corrects me because I didn't know a thing. So I'm kind of on the opposite side of it, where it's like, wait a minute, where is this in the comics? Like I gotta go read this whole shit now. I gotta catch up all these comics. So it's not like a rebuttal, it's just two different ways of thinking about the content.
100%. And I can see somebody in your position enjoying this because you probably know more about like Black Krrsantan. I actually
don't know that character specifically, but like I look forward to all the connections. Like I want everything.
I know Black Krrsantan.
Black Krrsantan. But Nick, I gotta ask you something to double down on that John Wick stuff. So you have a list of names, right? People who've wronged you, situations, etc.
Yeah.
What would your reaction be if you got through the season and he's getting down to the end of that list, and it's more of a Bucky Barnes in Falcon and Winter Soldier? So he comes to terms with people on this list and doesn't realize he doesn't need to necessarily end all of that to be able to free himself of that shit.
You just
because Bucky Barnes was a murderer, bro. Like Bucky Barnes straight up was murdering.
He's got to
it took him murdering, and it took him murdering the son of someone he considered his best friend. Bucky Barnes is old as shit. You probably knew that old guy for a long time. So like, stories can have impact without being all that. But I think Boba Fett is going to be both. I need everybody to just have some patience, bro. We're in the second episode, which technically could only be the first episode. We don't really know with all the rumors and shit. So,
that was a pretty
my rebuttal.
Pat Steven would like to say something. No, he's been waiting.
Debatable.
What does that mean, debatable? No. I respect all his opinions. He's actually pretty good because like Hawk makes some good points and Nick makes some good points.
Right.
The question I have to ask in general: do you think that maybe the delivery of how they're layering all these things and let's say archetypes, tropes, nods, and subtle member berries, Easter eggs is maybe in a convoluted fashion to the point where unless you are in that mind to dissect it and actually see where everything is coming from, it feels like a jumble of nonsense in a way.
And that's how I saw it.
It's hard for some people because some people do, like Nick, and other people just want to have the John Wick. It's not because they want an action, dumbed down, punch in the face, bloody nose.
Well, not all of us can be intellectual, Fat Steven.
Hey, go put your sippy cup on. X-Wing, go put your sippy cup on and relax.
Okay, all right. Sorry.
Very good point, bro. Like this shit ebbs and flows. So I felt that way during Mandalorian because I never watched all the Clone Wars cartoon bullshit. Like I went to YouTube for a lot of those highlights. I got the gist of it and went and watched the stuff that interested me. So
but Hawk, look at what's brilliant right here. Like we have what 6, 7 people. Well, X-Wing's not people, but we have about a good bunch of persons here. You guys are debating and rebuttal respectively, and you're not like cutting each other down like in the comments. And I think that's the main point here. When you get a comment like this in here, this is awesome.
Down Nick, if I could, I would try, but he's
Nick. Do you want me to bring up the twerking video?
Everybody could totally start trashing me, and I'd be like, "Hey,
I don't trash people."
Okay, all right.
Yeah, except a lot of us are here because of you and Coach Nick. I'm just saying.
Take that off of there.
I'm not taking it off there, bro. That's why I got I'll make them watch the twerk.
I have to get through a couple. I have to get through a couple super chats. So Darth Arlena for 2 credits. My darling, my love. EBN, I love him. Now away with the younglings. I don't know how to do.
Somebody
this
get the youngling slave 9000.
Hold on. I'm working on it. All right, we're gonna kill the youngling.
Thank you.
Dang.
Anakin is just disgusting. And Mags became a member.
Aww.
Well, thank you, Mags. We have something for you too. Hold on. I've got it right here. It's somewhere around here. I don't even know where it is. And
thank you.
Thank you for your generous contribution to
X-Wing.
Thank you.
We got another.
That's so funny. X-Wing. Like,
let's go.
Join Green Squadron.
I'm not sure if I appreciate KK, but you know.
Darth Maximus with a 20 credit. Oh my God. Thank you so much, man. Holy cow.
Baller.
That is absolutely massive. What?
Oh.
I appreciate
breakfast. That's what I'm talking about.
Look, I appreciate that.
I lied.
No, really, I do. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I guess we have to kill another youngling.
Thank you.
If we could just save the children of the temple. Jesus Christmas.
Yo, something that
what are we going to do?
I don't want to tangent off onto this.
Oh my God, Fat Steven. Oh my God. And he's in the center.
That's hilarious.
Oh boy.
I need more wine for this.
Yo, wine. That's what I'm talking about.
X-Wing needs more shirt for this.
I hope you don't got to work tomorrow, Mag.
What are you drinking? Jake James.
I'm having hot sake. I just finished it now. Hot sake.
Nice.
I got sushi tonight too.
I like bourbon, whiskey, Irish
I'm
whiskey,
a wine
all
guy,
that kind of
I
stuff.
usually come on X-Wing streams with wine, like red wine specifically.
I feel like I'm so confused because I'm up here, but I'm also like down there.
I think Jake James
That's
is
what he
way
said.
more sophisticated than the rest of us people here.
You got to see my red wine skills.
Hey, Jake James, I'm a Psalm 2. I'm a Psalm 2. I'm a level 2.
Really?
I didn't bother with 3, but I'm a Psalm 2.
It was Psalm 2.
Oh my goodness.
It's a song of work.
You mean sommelier?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, my drink game is on point. For a Star Wars fan, I'm nice.
Yeah.
I just finished a whole bottle and a half, and I'm ready to drink more. So
there you go.
You
see, me and Max
got a
can
bottle
hang.
of whiskey
Sure,
because
I'm trying to make it till 4 a.m. I can't.
Me and Max can hang out. That's fun.
I'll let y'all read comments while I sip my tea.
It's almost 2:00 here in the morning, and
Well, yeah,
gotta
it's like almost
know
2:00
I have a
here,
whole
yeah.
hour and 2 or whatever to go. So.
Did he dip? Cool. I gotta bring something up real quick.
He went to go tear the ears off of Gundark.
Yeah.
So Tim Possible mentions that Black Krrsantan is only from a 2015 comic. And
that was his first appearance.
It's a Darth Vader comic, right?
Yeah.
His
So
first
like
appearance. Yeah.
2015.
And I think
it's with Dr. Afra, and the fact that they're taking it from a comic that came out so recently means anything's possible, man.
Yeah.
So I'm hyped for all of it.
He's also known as Santi.
Yeah.
Just call him Santi or Black K or BK. That's just 3 nicknames.
BK. I like BK.
I like BK.
Burger
BK
King.
Going to the BK lounge.
Burger
Black Krrsantan.
I want to call him Santi because he's like, he's going to bring me presents.
Yeah, every time Black Krrsantan shows up, they're going to start playing the Burger King like theme song. It's like, I like it like that.
Yeah. I thought that dude looked freaking sick, man.
He does.
I really liked him. I want to see more of that character.
I'm very.
There's some stuff in episode 2 I liked.
There's
somebody was mentioning that he has metal in his hands. Yeah, apparently he's like super enhanced. He's got like metal all in his body and his skull and whatever.
Oh yeah, no, he's like Wolverine.
Like
he's like Star Wars Wolverine.
Yeah. I mean, and he's already a freaking Wookiee, so he's strong as crap already.
I'm excited
so
to see a different
He knows how to rip off arms, so I mean,
I'm excited to hear a different accent from a Wookiee.
Are we talking about Black Krrsantan?
Yeah,
the Black Krrsantan.
There's actually
Black
Krrsantan has an excerpt where it says, "Following the death of Jabba."
Yeah, so Black Krrsantan was a. He was already a bad bitch, but he basically got tortured, and he kind of did the Wolverine. They added stuff to his knuckles. He's got like metal plates, and then
I would not want to cross paths with him, to be quite honest.
And then
Black Krrsantan, you do not want to mess with him.
He joined up with Afra, right? And he was with
Dr.
Afra
Afra
for a while.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then
Teach him, bro. Teach him. Let's go to school. Teach him that homework, baby. Come on. You keep going. Keep going,
Dr.
Afra.
And now I don't even want to say anything.
It's all 6 degrees of Darth Vader, bro.
For more than 12 years, and I don't like the word homework anymore.
But the reason why Boba Fett says like you can bring as many gladiators as you want is because Black Krrsantan did fight in gladiatorial arenas, and he was a gladiator. But
are you not entertained?
That was from when Boba had to go and fight in the arenas too, didn't he? Isn't that what that's from? When he got that nano paint spray.
Not from that. I don't think so.
He's talking about the gladiators because Krrsantan fought in the gladiatorial arenas, but he also, like we said, met up with. Do you think the fucking chick on the speeder bike is Afra?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's Arden Lynn, because there actually was a thing that came out about the.
No, Arden Lynn is Boba Fett's daughter. I'm talking about Afra.
No, there was a thing that came out about that character that tells her what her identity is. She's not even Arden Lynn, like what people thought. Like, there's a whole listing of her, like who she is. Apparently, she's some generic like biker gang like member. Like, it's really random.
Well, of course they're gonna say that, dude. Yeah, and Luke Skywalker was freaking Plo Koon until he showed up. You know.
The character's name is Drask.
Yeah, Drask.
Drask.
Yeah,
but people are speculating because of the arm.
The arm is on the wrong thing, though. I don't think she's Arden Lynn, though, at all. Because the arm is on the wrong side.
It's Afra.
They could have flipped it in the trailer just to fuck with us. I mean, mess with us. Sorry.
Yeah,
it's 2 a.m.
Yeah, or she could, dude. I mean, how did Luke get his hand cut off, and what did that look like after? I mean, he had full synth skin on his hand. This is post.
Too soon to speculate about that character.
Yeah.
Not really sure, but I did hear her name is Drask, so I don't know about.
There's also another thing that came with that casting too. That apparently there's another person that's like part of that biker gang or whatnot. That's probably going to be part of like a big.
There is two separate code names that were brought up before the show went live in this first episode. One was Drask and one was another. So there's two code names for two characters that haven't been revealed with their new names.
Drask and wasn't the other one like?
They're in the same fight scene. When you see the chick, there's also an aerial scene. It's the home up. Yep, that's the one.
He rides the bike up the wall.
They're part of the same biker gang.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It looks like he's got some kind of eye thing too.
Yeah, it looked like
Kano.
Yeah, Kano.
Dude, he was the best part of that movie. If anyone,
I loved Kano from Mortal Kombat. Are you kidding me? That's awesome. Yeah, but we're getting off topic. We're getting off topic.
Yeah. Star Wars.
So
fun stuff. The fun stuff.
We're talking about Star Wars here. So we have the two Hutts on the litter. Which do you remember when we were watching the last episode and they were standing in there and they're like, boom, boom, boom. What is that? And I'm like, that's a litter of Hutts. And they showed up. Those two disgusting Hutt individuals. I think we completely misgauged where stuff was going to go, but I still think Kira's going to show up.
I don't think so, to be honest with you. I think like the time frame doesn't match up, and I think that also if she does, she has to be really old at that point. She's got to have.
I hope they're making way for the other Hutt that's going to take over.
What do you mean she has to be super old? Boba's
that's like
what? 10 Han's years? Not that old.
10 years from before New Hope to a Return of the Jedi.
How old is Han at this point?
Han's aged up by the time after Return of the Jedi.
And
from Solo.
Yeah, but this is only 5 years after.
Yeah,
5 to 7 years.
Wouldn't he be in the prime relationship with Leia at the moment, and what the first kid would be on the way or second?
Yeah.
So she would only be like depend. 35, 40 at the oldest.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like the time frame matches up.
But they're
also
different.
Go ahead, Pat Steven. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Max. No, it's okay.
No, it's okay.
After you.
No, I was just gonna say, like he would have been, married probably by now, and Ben Solo would have been born at this point. It's 5 to 7 years. I would expect.
No, the twins are not new characters, by the way. Old Star Wars nerd.
See, the problem for me is I don't know what the time frame is of the sequels.
What else are they in?
Because it's gross.
What else are the twins in?
Nothing I know of.
No, this is the first time they appear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know of anything.
They're brand new.
Yeah.
That I remember because I checked Wikipedia just to be sure, like who they were. But this is the first time that they actually appear. The other thing too that we have to keep in mind
Which
is like
means they're expendable.
Boba's son is. I mean, not Boba. Was it Jabba's son is still alive?
Yes.
Well, and that's what I'm wondering, dude. Is that Stinky?
That's Rhoda the Hutt? Yes, that's Stinky.
I want him to take over, bro. Kind
You
of.
think that's
Kinda
stinky?
do.
No, because they said they were his
that's
cousins.
That's Jabba's cousins.
Yeah, they
not
said
his
they're
son.
cousins. So
Yeah,
it's not
because that-
stinky.
No, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like he could still be there, and they could be like making sure that that
Exactly.
the heir to the throne has
Yeah.
it cleared for him and doesn't have to deal with any of that shit because
Exactly.
he's royalty underneath Jabba or whatever.
Okay,
Bro,
but
I think
there's an actual.
Stinky would have shown up on a litter and been like,
But
hey,
he's still young though.
Maybe
But
he's
the
that
thing is,
annoying little kid who doesn't really deserve the throne type
Exactly.
oh, I
You know,
get
the
what you're
Joffrey-
saying.
the
So the
Joffrey of
uncles,
the family.
yeah, the Joffrey. That yeah,
shit. Bro,
okay,
imagine
that
a
makes
Hutt
sense.
that's a Joffrey, bro. That sounds terrifying, actually.
Right.
Mm.
He would only be like what, like 50 something years old.
What the
give or take?
fuck?
Bro, Stinky.
No, the
Grogu is
Wikipedia,
Stinky.
the Star Wars
No, they
fandom.
are.
Stinky. Oh
They
my
are new
God, that's
characters.
funny.
For some
Can
reason,
I-
somebody had said that they were in something else.
Didn't somebody
they're
say
brand new.
Gardula was one of them?
But no, I just saw something that said
somebody
they were created
Put a
for the
video that
episode,
said
so
one of
they're
them
brand
was,
new.
somebody put out a video that said one of them was Jiro, the son of Zero. And
Oh,
then
so Zero from the Clone Wars? Then?
yeah, somebody said it might have
No.
been Jiro, the son of Zero.
Dude,
had
in
a-
not
okay.
naming them now, they can let us all speculate and then give them the name we want most. It's
Oh my
genius.
god.
Hey,
He's
good morning.
alive.
We could write the story for them.
What's
right.
Strike is
messed up
alive.
is in the Star Wars fandom under Santier BK. It goes following the death of Jabba at the end of the war. BK was employed by the late Hutt's cousins, brother and sister criminals, both known as the Twins. Their cousins' criminal empire has been taken over by the former hunter Boba Fett. So and then actually the Hutts sought BK's services in wresting away the control from a self-appointed daimyo. When you click on it, it actually goes to Boba Fett now from the Boba Fett show. So they're actually updating the StarWars.com.
So wait,
story.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, is that coming from Wikipedia?
Nice.
Is that coming from
No, StarWars.com. StarWars.fandom.com. And they literally said the self-appointed daimyo. So they're letting this comics looks like to Boba Fett. Thank you.
confusing? Yes.
I just killed the whole conversation with it.
Yeah,
It
right.
wasn't that.
I don't know what
I
he did.
saw this
I mean-
comment and I just couldn't help myself. I just
Slave
I
one.
need to, they better call it Slave One. I'm just saying. I got into an argument. Let me tell you guys something. Because again, I talk a lot with a lot of other
Calling
people in
it
the game
fire
industry and stuff.
spray,
And I
just
got into a
fly
huge
away.
debate and argument with someone about calling this Slave One because there was a whole big thing. Obviously, everybody knows about where they were changing the name for the toys and stuff. And I think that's so stupid. I think that's so dumb and it's unneeded. There's no purpose for actually changing the name. I do hope at least once in the series for Book of Boba Fett, they refer to it as Slave One. You know, just
It is
for
Slave
fans
One.
that have been around it for so long.
I just want to let Logan Paul know that it comes out when your career is relevant. So don't hold your breath.
See,
That's
if
all
I
I'm
ever
gonna say.
wanted to be sneaky, let them call it the fire spray, but have Slave One like imprinted with like rust metal on the side of the ship. That way, both fans get what they want. Disney
just
can be
think it's such a
happy, and
stupid
Slave
thing to
One can be actually
Sensible-
imprinted on the ship. Yeah,
Sensible thing to say. Love it.
I just
I
think
wish
that's
there was
something
like
to harp
they
on.
could just solve every like there should be things that people can say just like that to solve every issue in Star Wars. I don't care.
Yeah,
Y'all
Fulcrum.
can't be so
I did. I
offended.
saw that interview. It is what it is at this point.
I mean, it's dumb.
And I remember like
Honestly.
3 months ago, we were all having arguments like, no, they're not renaming it. They're just
Oh,
Yeah,
they
it's
were
its own
definitely doing
thing,
that.
and-
Even
I thought it
then.
was just a thing for the toys or for the
Well, I
merchandise.
mean,
isn't that what a
well,
crate
Toys ruin
tracking does?
movies,
Isn't,
bro.
isn't that what a crate tracking does? It's fire sprays. Is that what it does?
No,
Well,
they
that's the
so
model.
this is why everybody gets so excited about this. When they release a Lego, they don't release it as the name of the ship that it is. They always call it was Luke's X-Wing.
Yeah.
You know, like when you buy the Lego sets, that's just what they call it. Somebody saw it and they're like, Boba Fett Starship. And everybody freaked the F out. But they did get rid of Slave One and call it the fire spray, which does suck.
That's
But
funny
the Boba
because
Fett
the
Starship
20th
thing
anniversary is still
not a
called
thing.
Slave One.
Oh my
Yep.
god, we have a
I
friend.
just grabbed the bottle, so I don't gotta keep leaving.
Jim Beam. Oh my goodness, that's my grandfather.
I'm
That's his
super
soul
excited.
favorite.
We have a
Yes,
I have
cheap
a
whiskey
friend-
night tonight.
I have a
it's
friend
still good
who's
whiskey.
been a.
Needed
I have
whiskey.
a friend who's been a big part of this community for a long time. A beautiful gal, a wonderful gal who I enjoy daily. Hello, live long with Force. Hello, you're finally on stream with me. How are you?
Good. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, yes, we can hear you beautifully. I'm so excited to finally have you on stream. How are you?
Yay! Yes. Hi. Nice to officially meet you guys. Yeah.
Yes.
Many of you.
You are one of the wonderful women in my community who is staunchly supportive of the OT, which I appreciate very much.
Right.
Give us your thoughts. What are you thinking about Boba right now?
I had a very, I guess you could describe it as bipolar relationship with Boba. I've gone from really loving it to really hating it. I mean, when I found out what the premise of the show is, I'm like, oh my God, it's Mandalorian again, and just put my phone down for 3 days and was just pissed at the world.
Okay.
And it's kind of still feeling like that. For me, I think if you are just a casual fan, you might like it. You might actually maybe be even angrier unless you saw him younger in the previous shows, like the Clone Wars. But yeah, so it's kind of I don't know. I'm still not liking where they're headed, and I'm so sick of Tatooine. Because I know we're going to be there for.
Do you think?
I love this girl already.
Live long.
Good guest, X-Wing. Good guest.
Live long, my darling.
Thank
Do
you.
you think? Do you think tonight could change everybody's opinion?
No.
On who they portray Boba Fett as?
No, I'm talking about the direction of the
show in
show. Do
general.
you think tonight could change the barometer? Do you think if tonight, if they go hard, they go Boba, they go big time, they don't focus so much on the Tusken Raiders and they try to focus on, more of what's happening in the present day with Boba, it could change people's opinion?
Perhaps. I mean, I could see them bringing in things they haven't touched on yet with crime. They better get him and Fennec Shan their sides stacked up real fast, because I'm perplexed why they haven't been taken over already. With two of people against all of the Tatooine crime lords. So yeah, I don't know. The power level seems off with me. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Boba Fett has been assumed to be dead. The name.
Nick, you're going main character right now. You clearly got something to say. Just let it out.
So this episode could definitely change my opinion. It definitely could do that. The possibility is there. I'm still holding out hope for this show. I love the character of Boba Fett. I want to love this show. I really, really do. I don't know. We just gotta wait and see. I mean, I have no idea. I'm almost scared to do my review of this tonight and drop it because, I'm just afraid that the whole internet's gonna come down on me again for 2 weeks in a row. But
be a Boba hater.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be straight up honest. And I did have a question for the people that are enjoying this show. Does old Boba Fett work for you guys? Or do you think it would have been better for them just to have him in a suit, never show his face? You don't see how Tamora Morrison does the voice, but it's a younger stunt double actor that is portraying Boba Fett, sort of like a lot of the scenes in Mando. I mean, do you guys think that would have been better, or do you think this old grizzled Boba Fett works?
I like it.
I'll give you this. I mean, if you have an entire show. By the way, I haven't been introduced, so I'm gonna just fucking go because the host doesn't seem to.
Go to bed.
It's your show, buddy. Go ahead.
Hey, all right. Hey, what's up, everyone? So,
get him straight. Get him straight.
Just woke up for this shit. No.
Hey, Strike.
Did his mommy write him a note to be on this late?
Thank you so much, everybody. That's Strike.
No, it's 8 a.m. for him. What are you talking about?
Across the pond.
He still needs a note to be on with adults, right?
No,
it's 8 a.m. for him. He's up early.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like 2 a.m. here. So.
Yeah, for real. And the East Coast is 2 a.m.
I've not slept.
Going in.
Yeah, I'm going in deep.
Yeah, that's how I feel every day with the streams overseas. But just going to back to the comment, I will say this: like with the whole helmet thing, I mean, it worked in the OT because I mean you have 6 minutes of him on the job, which totally makes fucking sense. I mean, if he would have taken off the helmet there, it would have made no sense at all. But I mean, when you have a show about that character, I mean, as far like, except if you have something like Mando had for season 1 and like most of season 2 with like, yeah, his creed doesn't allow him to take off the helmet. I mean, you could have had something with him that like doesn't allow him to take off the helmet, but otherwise it's just, I think, hard to incorporate him just not taking off the helmet at all.
By the way, to anybody who doesn't know, Strike is the resident Boba Fett archaeologist. This guy knows and if anybody's wondering about his credibility, this guy knows everything about Boba Fett. So
he's a fetologist.
You might say he's done.
He's a fetologist for sure.
Okay,
we can prove it too. I'm sorry, Strike. I was trying to remember the story where we had Django was with Jaster Muriel at the farm. The name of that story was
the comic Open Seasons.
Open Seasons. Thank you. I was like Red Harvest something.
No, Open Seasons.
Yeah, Open Season. Thank you. Yes. Okay, so we have reached 11:12. We are less than 45 minutes away from the episode. I am goddamn excited.
Hype.
I'm going to hold on. You guys can yell at each other and start screaming. I'm going to you haven't sent me the freaking link to the Mario bump.
Oh, dude, I don't have to. I literally had it down there for you.
Oh, you did?
And you complained going, Steven, get that off the screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. I have, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's a lot for me to try to handle on this little tiny laptop.
Dang.
You have to remember, I'm running this whole stream. I'm running the whole stream from a hotel room in Portland, Oregon.
Wait, X-Wing. Does your hotel room come with a flat screen TV?
It's like no.
It's not a flat. It's not a flat screen.
Does it have an HDMI, or are you using like a display port to HDMI?
Basic ass TV.
Steven, have you seen his setup last stream?
No, I didn't. No, because I don't watch him when he showers.
He's staying in a Motel 6.
I forget I'm on the fucking internet.
Hey, it's an United States of America.
Yes.
Yeah, what happened, bro?
Yeah.
Like a panther.
All right.
Ooh, like a panther.
The thing with that is, like,
It was played on Echo Base.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know, I woke up in the morning and I saw like, oh, the vacuum is still alive. What are they doing? I go on stream, literally full screen X-Wing twerking his half naked butt into the camera. I'm like, all right.
That is not the money. I can tell you right now.
The list of things I wanted to see tonight, that was not on it.
You're all very
You can't
welcome.
say that. You're still smiling. Look at you.
So, really quick before we go any further, Aki, it's good to see you here. Kara, thank you, Jimmy. There's some people in the chat I've never seen before. John,
I shared this out on Twitter, Facebook, and our YouTube page.
Oh God, that's why there.
He
That's
doesn't
why
deserve
there was 50
that.
people
This is
here.
your fault, Nick. This is your fault.
Dum dum dum.
We'll have some good talking points.
How dare you bring new people to X-Wing's channel, Nick?
And the best thing is,
Tamura has an Australian accent. Australian?
No, it's New
For some
Zealand.
reason, I just have a feeling that it wasn't Australian.
What?
Nick, the funny
I'm being an ass because
no.
Nick, you just shared this out, and the first thing these people come into is him twerking. Congratulations.
Well, if they watched our stream the other night, they saw it then.
I really appreciate it. I went from 1,092 subscribers to 1,064 subscribers in the course of 30 minutes. So
That's not your fault. It's actually
that's
it's okay. Those were the people you didn't want anyways.
Yeah, YouTube's been scrubbing the last 5 days.
They're the 5-minute subscriptions.
Yep. Only X.
No, that's all the people that have been negative on our channel that unsubbed that are now unsubbing from you.
Yeah, that's true.
No, they're joining me. They're like, I put out a smear campaign. I'm like, yeah, Echo Base is the worst. It's the worst. They're the worst.
You're against me.
He's turned into X-Wing Zero.
No, about 45 minutes. It should be out. We'll do a watch
time.
party. It converted it to my time and says it was meant to come out about 15 minutes ago. No, it should, but like I said, 45 minutes.
I'll tell you right now. Do you guys think of the theme song every time it comes up to Wednesday?
No.
Like that?
So that was something.
That's
another thing. The music in Book of Boba Fett is terrible.
Really? No.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's what I was going to say. There were two things that pissed me off about the Book of Boba Fett. So
Nick, you're crazy.
They changed the music from the end of Mando season 2.
Like, give us a little John Williams.
Yeah, when they synced it up right, there was parts where music was playing when it shouldn't, and they replayed the same track twice.
They added some of the stuff from Mandalorian season 2 that gosh, can somebody hum it for me? The end of Mando when he shoots.
Yo, careful, you get copy claim. Careful.
It's
won't get claimed for that.
That's the right one. Yes.
So that was
happy birthday.
That was his
singing
theme,
happy birthday.
and then they have completely changed it in the new season. They've changed it completely, and then beyond that, something that pisses me off as a collector is that they had Boba's re-armored helmet.
Yes,
I paid for. That helmet is sitting at my house waiting for me to come review it, and now I'm looking at his helmet in the new show, and it looks completely different than the one that I have sitting in a box at my house. And I'm like, great. So I'm going to buy 2 re-armored Black Series Book of Boba Fett helmets? Like, what the?
But
why not?
It's the error one, so it's probably going to be worth money someday.
Yeah, right? Get those Disney books.
It's like when they misprint, something.
Yeah. They only released it for a short amount of time. Yeah.
Well, the thing I'm surprised about, or was surprised about, I enjoy the show so far, but my main gripe when we only had the trailers was that it was quite obvious that they completely changed the armor mold. I mean, yeah, I know X-Wing's probably going to roll his eyes. Oh no, here it goes again. But the OT trilogy helmet, it's not the same one anymore. It's not. The one that he uses in Mando is accurate, but the one that he has right now, it's not the same mold.
Yeah.
So I'm just
not.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't have the OT trilogy look, and that's also the reason why I 100% prefer the look that he had in the Mandalorian post-credit scene. But
that one is that helmet. It's definitely a different shape. You're right.
Yeah, and
it's completely different than the fucking helmet that I ordered from.
Yeah, and
Hasbro.
you mean and the paint job is different, and the jetpack is a new one because it's smaller.
Yep.
X-Wing, look in the private chat.
The armor plating is thicker.
Well, he probably had to get a new jetpack because the other one was faulty from when the blind Han knocked him
listen,
into the
it makes total
to see it.
It makes total fucking sense why he would renew certain parts. They just need to explain it if it's something like the OT trilogy, it's just a so iconic set of armor that I want an answer.
So now protected from sticks? Is that what you're saying? Now protected from blind guy armor? That's what it is. He's been reinforced in case the blind guy swings a stick backwards.
Din also hit it the same way when they were fighting the Crate Dragon. And
Did you really tell me to look at the chat to tell me I'm sleep deprived?
Somebody get X-Wing a coffee. Get him a strong latte. Double shot.
Espresso would be good.
Get him some Jawa juice.
Get him with some dark
Apparently
side of the
still
road.
didn't-
That'll get him up on.
Well, in the Star Wars universe, it would be called Calf.
I'm fine.
And if I wasn't subscribed already, I'd be subscribed now.
Check yourself. Oh yeah, if anybody wants to, subscribe to my channel.
Yeah.
If you're not subscribed
Why
to
not?
X-Wing, you're doing it wrong, B.
Hit that like
Yeah,
button.
he's already lost a couple subs tonight.
Yeah.
If you subscribe, he's gonna take his shirt off.
Yes.
You
Do
would not
it.
for the Republic of the
Is there nobody backstage?
Subscribe to X-Wing.
If X-Wing can get to 1100, maybe
Oh.
over. Yes, please do it. Then he can take his shirt off.
1100. If I get to 1100 subs tonight, I'll take my shirt off.
There you go.
All right,
Really?
people, don't subscribe.
Yo, pause.
Share the link out, y'all.
Is there nobody backstage right now, X-Wing? I know it's tough on that laptop, bro.
It is. I can't see anything. There we go.
I think there is somebody.
Yeah, I think there is.
Studio's limited to 10 people.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you get for being late, Star Wars Obsession.
Sacrifices.
How long do we have until the new episode? We've got 39 minutes.
Yeah.
Probably less.
If you need to bounce X-Wing, I don't mind. I mean,
he is the one hosting.
Max, this is your first time on. You can't bounce if it's your first time on.
Wait a minute. You made me bounce my first time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, fuck you, though, Steven. You know what I mean?
What the fuck, Padawannabe? You just
What a battle wannabe.
Strike is the guy at the bar you think you find friendly in Star Wars conversation, and 10 minutes later, you're signaling your friends to say save you.
oh my goodness. Wow.
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna say you're wrong.
Oh god.
I had the pleasure of meeting Padawannabe. Was that yesterday? No, 2 days ago.
2 days
ago. Yeah, that was awesome. He's a good dude, man.
Yeah, the person on this panel I've met in person is Ghost Rider. We hung out in Vegas together.
Hell yeah, man. It's good
Live
times.
Long says Starbucks.
You're in Portland. They're everywhere.
Obsession says I'm leaving you and going to Echo Base Network. Nick is here. What,
Yeah, I'm here.
Is Coach running a stream right now?
Yeah, oh God, no. Coach is asleep.
Oh.
Poor thing.
Ha, joke's on you, Obsession. All right, well, somebody's got a Rochambeau. Somebody's got to go. I'm not going to pick somebody. So
you don't got to do that.
Scoot. We got to bring Obsession in. This guy, look, here's the deal. Obsession is Obsession is my no. Come on. Don't be a bitch. Stick around for a second.
This is getting out of hand. No, there are two of them.
There's nobody I don't want here. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holy shit, we really do have 10 people here.
Damn.
Yeah.
You think they'll let you have 12 so it looks even on the screen, but whatever.
Yeah, really.
Right?
Yeah.
You should call a big panel.
X-Wing, you should bounce.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, your laptop is not.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
All right, Obsession, you're free to go now.
He's like, nope.
Now Obsession can come in.
Just gave him the boot on his own show. Dang.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
I don't think he actually knows how to get back in.
That
was like I got a bad feeling about that.
There he goes.
I'm here. I just Obsession left, so I don't know how to bring him in because he's not here.
Wait.
Oh yeah, he just has to click back on the link.
He's just got to get back in so I can add him in. I'm totally fine staying out for a minute. Shrek, you guys, going on.
I think he had too much of that bourbon.
Oh boy.
That's his Cartman accent.
No, he doesn't drink.
Screw you guys.
No, I know.
As soon as
Obsession, come back.
What up, Charlie?
As soon as
Charlie, what's up?
Charlie's
Get
alive.
back in.
Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie.
I love all the love
Stay
from
with
my
the
community
kingdom.
for actually like running the show. I really love how you guys are just like, fuck that guy.
Very
Get him out.
understanding. Very
We
understanding.
came here for everybody else, so I appreciate you.
I'm
guys.
here for
I really
Nick.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
Hey, isn't Obsession the one hosting the thing?
Yeah, he's kind of necessary to run the whole damn thing.
So what's happening now?
Like
he's
the episode's gonna drop in like 15 minutes.
Oh,
and
there
yeah,
he
we should
be.
probably
There he be. There he
for
be.
it.
Okay, hold on.
We
Give
should
me a second.
probably be ready for that.
What?
If he's gonna take a seat.
There he is. There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
What up, man?
Oh,
What's
What
going
up?
on?
Hold on, I gotta mute you guys because I had the stream open as this.
Yeah.
It was fun. Sorry, my apologies. What's up, guys?
Hey, what's
Nothing.
good?
What up?
Hanging
Where'd
out.
the guy
What's
go?
up,
I mean,
Obsession?
we're pretty much done.
Ready for the drop.
Ready for some more Boba Fett?
So I thought there was going to be some structure to tonight. Did that just go out the window?
Oh, no, he did
Pretty
mention.
much.
After
It's the hanger bay, man. What do you
I
expect?
mean, I don't think we've ever had 10 of us on for this, so
Yeah, he kind of was,
11.
blown out of his mind.
What?
X-Wing's like, yo, that dude up top is ugly though. Just saying.
Dude.
So mean.
Yeah.
All right.
All kinds of people waking up right now. We got
Hey,
no
Obsession,
idea.
how'd you like Black Krrsantan, man?
That shit was rad. I would have liked the scar to be more prominent, to be honest. The scar that Kenobi gave him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd like that to be a little more prominent. But aside from that, I
thought they
looked
nailed
menacing.
it pretty good.
I think the look that he gives Boba right before he walks away is more.
Oh
of,
yeah.
Hey man, this is business. This isn't personal. This is about the dollars, and they're bounty hunters, so they get it. But I don't think that was like a look like I'm gonna mess you up later. I think that was more like sorry, not sorry.
I mean, Boba's burr was pretty bad, so he was probably like, "Oh, dude, you're gonna."
That was it is what it is. Look.
Right.
Yeah.
This is business. This is money. I'm not don't take it personal, but I'm gonna beat that ass a little bit. So I thought that was awesome. I think the twins. I think that, him using his cool down towel was.
Oh yeah, the rat.
Dude, who is beating up Tusken Raiders in the background? Holy damn!
Someone's got a hot mic.
Yeah, something's going on.
Okay, so how about predictions for this next episode?
Sand.
Who is rolling dice though, for real?
I think we're gonna see the
Someone's
slave.
doing like laundry or something.
Yeah.
I can't
I
tell.
hear that too.
That's Steven. What are you doing?
It's
Well,
not me.
It's not Steven.
Nice try, Strike. Go to bed.
Okay,
Hey.
we killed it with the force. Moving on.
It's
All right.
I definitely think we're gonna see the Slave One acquisition. I think we're gonna see the Slave
Is
One.
that the
scene.
last of the trailers stuff
Like flashbacks.
that we haven't seen?
So no. So we have not seen the whole hangar slave one thing where he reacquires it, and we have not seen the table scene yet, which I am super
Yeah,
surprised
that's right.
about.
The
Yeah.
big mafioso scene.
Yeah,
Right.
like and at this point, I'm like, that really doesn't fit into anything that we would see in this episode, because I feel like right now, like I don't know who brought it up earlier, but like we need some bounty hunters on Boba's side right now. Like he's way under.
I mean, if there's
Man.
anybody that's going to be on Boba's side, it's going to be the bounty hunters, man.
Yes.
Boss.
Like,
I don't think you're going to see
Dude, I
the
want
ta-
Bosk so bad.
You're not going to see the table
Boss.
scene until probably episode 4 or 5. I think it's going to be happening after the whole Jabba the Hutt situation. Sorry,
Oh,
Jabba.
it brings them all together.
Because that's what I think is going to happen. That is going to be the pinnacle of whatever's going to happen. That's going to also include the bikers. It's going to probably be after that, and he's going to have them all grouped together. Now that this has happened, this is what we want. We want to work with respect, work with everything. So I think it's like this, like a Scarface type of Godfather kind of thing.
Well, and
I actually got a question for everybody. With what we got in Mando season 1 with the IG unit, do you guys think IG-11 shows up in the show at all?
No.
IG-11's dead. He's gone.
They're both dead.
Yeah, but so was Boba Fett. And Disney
Well,
brought him
no,
back.
but like he got blown up. I mean, this.
I mean, maybe in a flashback, maybe in the cat. If we get a Cad Bane flashback, if we get that duel, and
That's who I think is going to show up eventually. Is Cad Bane.
I would
personally
love
think
a Cad Bane, to be quite honest.
I would think that Cad Bane scene. I'm still holding my cards the same way I did before. I think it's definitely going to be a flashback moment.
Yep.
The bolt in the head, in the helmet, is a big giveaway. That's Cad Bane's work, and no one else has ever gotten that close.
Yeah.
So for me, I feel like that has to be in a flashback. And I think in this episode we get the Slave One acquisition and him in the Razor Crest donning his armor for the first time in.
I feel like there's some construction going on in the background.
Muted me thinking it's my freaking mic. It's not.
You know what I thought?
Not me.
Really cool,
Is there any
though?
movement?
Like,
Let me mute me. I don't think it's definitely not me. But
We're
let
good,
me
guys.
it'd be really dope though, because
Oh,
I
I
just
think it was
realized
Live
with
Long.
so much like Western, like
I don't know who that was. Okay, I'm just hanging out in the background.
was
But
Live
who the
Long.
hell is literally adding
like
like the
banging,
aqueducts to the city of Rome?
It was
we,
Liv
Rome?
Long.
No, what I was gonna
She
say
forgot
was,
to mute her
like,
mic
dude,
when she stepped away to do her
would
kitchen
it be really
construction.
sweet?
Oh,
Oh, there she goes. She just muted.
Keeps
I'm actually kind of curious.
You're on delay.
I'm actually curious to see if Boba and Black Krrsantan actually duke it out this
Black
next
Krrsantan.
episode.
Black Croissant.
Black Krrsantan.
Black swag.
I
No,
think it won't be till the
I don't
Hutts are taken
think-
out.
I think it's kind of early, but I mean, there's only 7 episodes, and I feel like it would be a good episode to kick up the action. So that's why I'm thinking, like maybe they'll have him duke it out. Like,
What
this
if they had a
episode. I think
conversation?
Boba Fett probably get his butt whipped, probably this first
Yeah.
fight with him, maybe, and gets away and
I'm
goes
tired
back and
of
kills him
seeing
later
Boba
in
Fett
another
get
episode. But
What if
Seeing
they-
Boba Fett get whooped?
What if
Yeah.
they just sit down and talk, right? Like no
Maybe.
bullshit. Like,
No,
what
I
if
don't
they
think Black
literally
Krrsantan's gonna
meet
talk
up in the
Classic-
center of the street?
Classic.
But I feel like
Jesse,
he's
he's
like-
what if they just?
they
He's
can
not
work
somebody
out
you
their
talk to.
differences.
No. Time out. I'm literally being serious. If they're meeting in the middle of the street, everybody think it's going to be a gun down situation, and it's like,
That's no fun.
who says it has to end in? It doesn't end in a blaster scene. I would just like to hear a conversation like an old Western would be.
And that's
Right.
why you're
Like,
not.
So you want to hear Boba talking and
Okay.
You're not Boba Fett.
Listen,
They're gonna go to the local
Obsession,
Starbucks.
even though
You're
I
not
could
wrong,
s-
Bayou.
I could see them like working it out. That does not happen
No.
before
I'm
they
not
don't
saying
fight
work
each
it
other.
out. I'm just saying dialogue between. This is like an old Western, right? This is how this
The dollar
street
trilogy.
scene feels, right? And when Shane walked into town to handle business, he had a quick conversation. Like, look, I don't want to whoop that ass. I'm gonna whoop that ass unless you leave, right? There's a mutual respect with gunslingers, right?
Mhm.
And that's what I'm going for. I'm not talking about having high
Yeah,
tea
the
at
Clint
noon
Eastwood type of stuff.
and working it out and becoming best friends and like, did we just become best friends? Yup.
Yep.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
talking
So no-
about a
so no
mutual respect
montage?
the way Doc Holliday used to taunt people in the
Yeah,
street.
exactly.
Right?
Right.
I'm talking about Wyatt Doc Holliday. I'm talking about that kind of shit. Man shit. Not this, let's go have some tea and crumpets bullshit that you guys think I'm talking about. Right? I'm talking about,
I mean, you feel kind of tea and crumpety. That's all I'm saying.
no, I don't. You're just hearing teas and crumpets because you got something in your something in you right now. You sound a little saucy wassy and you're starting to talk shit. So
Oh, that's
let's
what I
be real.
come on.
You don't
And-
think Santi and Boba were going to sit down at the table and talk about their feelings and compliment their hair?
I'm just saying there's a mutual respect when it comes to gunslingers.
Yes.
Right? If you've watched any
Boba
Western
and Boss talking about hair.
in any era of Westerns, whether it's Clint Eastwood or Doc Holliday and stuff like that in Tombstone, gunslingers have no problem saying, look, I don't want to do this. There's no money in it. Right?
Yeah.
To me, there's no gain here. Go home. Let's do this another time. Then the other one says, no, sorry, I got to get paid. And then you throw down in the street, right? Then you get your moment.
I mean,
and
bro,
you
what if
have
it's
paid.
what if it's Bounty Hunter's code and they turn the tables on them?
Well,
So to me,
You
I
try to
think
run
the
it on everybody.
problem that we're having is this disconnect between we're basically taking a legacy character like Boba Fett and we're trying to make a story out of him. And people don't like that because they're like, hey, we already know who Boba Fett is. We know who this guy is. And they're taking him and trying to create a story after his story.
Look, for 40 years, you guys complained that you didn't have a Boba Fett story. I want more. I want more. I want more. I want more. This is all I've heard for decades about this character that got 6 minutes of airtime. They finally start to give you what you want, and nobody's happy. Not a single person is happy except me.
I'm
no, hey,
Other shit is
if I look,
Wow,
hold on a
you
second.
are
Hey,
very,
definitely happy.
very
Generalize.
self-absorbed. What the
No,
fuck?
wow.
It's
Don't
simple.
generalize.
I've been listening for days. For days, people talk down about this show. For days. I've been listening to certain channels lose subscribers. I've been listening to all of this garbage talk on Twitter everywhere, right? About how this sucks. I'm sorry. I dig it. If you don't dig it, I'm sorry.
You know there's like a lot of people that like this show, right?
Listen, I was about to say, I mean, everywhere I look, it doesn't matter on what channel, it doesn't matter anywhere where there are like viewer reviews, like the way it goes right now is 75% like it, and the rest doesn't really like it. So, and I mean, I'm part of the 75%. I mean, that is a majority.
We're definitely in the minority for sure.
Well, but at the same time, criticizing isn't hating it though.
Please don't look at criticizing as if it's a hate on something. Some people have different personal opinions on things, and
I don't hate it. I'm just not enjoying it.
Whether it's positive or negative, it doesn't really matter. It's a personal opinion on it. So I mean,
but the negativity cuts through the metaverse faster than anything else.
If you could not talk like that on my channel.
Oh my goodness, X-Wing!
If you could not tell people that we're like normal humans, it's
so I mean,
disgusting.
I can't. That doesn't your opinion doesn't qualify anymore.
Just do me a favor and don't tell people that we're like normal humans with actual opinions.
Oh my God,
not do that on my channel, it's fucking disgusting.
Oh,
get him, Max. Get him.
I'm so sorry. Wow.
Thank you. If you could,
I will say this, just from our experience on our channel, all the hate's coming to us from people that like the show. They can't accept the fact that we're just not really feeling it yet.
I'm not.
It's a sequel trilogy all over again.
I have been
Ghost Rider. Shut the fuck up.
All over the metaverse, right? Literally all over the internet over the last week. Not saying a word, right? Just sitting in the back because I tend to piss people off. So I sit in the back and I'm listening and I'm listening. Listening and I agree.
No idea.
I agree. I can give you both barrels if you want it. I just got off a good work shift. I'm fired up. So
do it.
Let's just say the negativity on Twitter, on YouTube, on every social media site.
I haven't seen a whole lot of negativity on this.
I've seen a lot of negativity.
That this is garbage. I want more. This isn't what I wanted. This isn't my Boba Fett. These are the things that I'm ingesting all week, right?
I mean, I've seen like a little bit of negativity, but it's always from people who are like negative.
Time it's like, people are being mean on the internet.
But, oh my Star Wars obsession. Did you see our cool thriller video?
My point being is that the negativity cuts through way faster and way harder than the positivity. It's just the algorithms, right?
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is you see a lot more of it, and that's what's coming at everybody, right? And I've been saying it from Jump Street. Give this thing a minute to breathe. It's like wine. You think they're going to?
I don't know though. Obsession, dude. Like when I was looking for like a bad article the other day, I went on Google and I was like, look for something that shits on the Book of Boba Fett. I had to dig for something bad. I actually had to dig
EBS
for it.
covered one just the other night on his.
Well, I mean, like Coach had that article from
he got that guy was. He got that from EBS.
Yeah. Okay. So like, but you had to dig for that. It was behind like 32 positive articles.
There was no beta Fett going around everywhere. There was
no man. Type in Google Book of Boba Fett, man. It's like 3 pages of good shit until you get to the bad one.
Well, and listen, I mean, we've been speaking straight facts in the chat. I mean, Twitter is always going to be Twitter.
Right, but there's
Twitter's always going to be a cesspool of
Twitter's not real
opinions.
life.
So I mean, it's going to happen.
Like, exactly.
So,
it's not real life.
It's not real life. I mean, it's you have your positive and negatives, and you can't consume yourself with both because you have to be living in reality. I mean, that's just what it is. You can't be overly consuming positivity, because if you can't handle the negativity, then it doesn't then it hurts even more. But then it's the same thing with negativity. If you consume too much negativity, then it psychologically harms you. So you have to have a balance. As all things,
we lost 200. We lost 200 Karens on our channel.
I know what wolf I'm feeding. Believe it. Like, listen to the stuff that I'm telling these guys every week. Like, I know the wolf I'm feeding.
Oh, are you teaching us?
I'm trying to
teaching us how to be good fans.
Dude, the thing is, like,
and all I'm saying is, everybody needs to take a step and give this thing a minute to breathe, and they're gonna blow your freaking heads off.
Oh, we're so excited to hear your humble.
Okay,
I've had
but listen,
but the people that breed. Hold up, let me tell you.
But listen, the people that, sorry.
No, you're good. Go, Strike.
The people that actually care for this, I mean, they've already said, like, you know, like Nick and Coach, they didn't like the second episode, but they said, like, they're still giving it a go. Like, they care about Star Wars, obviously.
Right.
Like, I mean, the people that care, they're going to give it a chance till the end. But,
I love Boba Fett.
Look, I'm not talking about y'all two. Let's put that out in the atmosphere now. I'm not talking about y'all two.
No, but like as a general example, like
there
the people
there are other content creators out there that we all know that are just shitting on it for the sake of shitting on it.
But that's it. Wait, Obsession. That's it right there. That's the thing right now. Right. Let's look at YouTube as a generalization right now. That's the thing that everyone is feeding on. That's why it's so hard to find the good from that bad, because everyone is on that hate click cocaine addiction. That is the thing that's all over YouTube right now. So you're getting drowned in it like other people are getting drowned in it because it's being thrown in our you know what I mean? I'm just saying it's a metaphor.
Yeah,
for sure. Thrown in our faces, and it's also on Twitter. So when we see a Beta Fett and or a Back to Fett or a Bantha Fett, I'll make my jokes because I like making puns. It gets overwhelming. The same thing what Mags was saying. You can't have too much positive because you feel like you're in a Care Bear special. Then if you have too much negative, you're literally emotionally exhausted. There's no balance on this shit.
We have 45 people
that's
here
the power of the
watching
internet.
Better than I
clickbait title.
Yeah.
All I'm saying
I asked earlier if Star Wars
all
Obsession
I'm saying
is
is
thriller
there are
video.
45 people here hanging out.
No, Nick, I've been working the last couple of days.
There's no clickbait title here. We're just talking about the Book of Boba Fett. We just got Star Wars fans.
I just play video games and Star Wars games.
You know, I will say this. Star Wars
I should have put my ass on the thumbnail though.
Yes. So I'm just saying Star Wars fans have been like this since like forever, for decades.
They're not as violent.
This goes back to the prequel trilogy.
Yeah, it's gone back to the
farther back. They used to get in fist fights and bloody fist fights back in the day with Star Wars. When nerds fought,
Luke was about to go to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters.
I mean, seriously,
to the face. Yeah,
I will say, I feel like this is a healthier discussion of something that's Disney Star Wars than we've had for a while, because like even with like the EBN guys, y'all are like, it's okay, I don't enjoy it, I'm watching it, but like when it came to like the sequel trilogy stuff, like there's a lot of people that just absolutely hated it.
I did.
And at least now we're kind of at a point where the stuff coming out, okay, maybe not everybody likes it, but most of us at least can tolerate it.
The sequel trilogy?
It's okay
to like content in general X-Wing, like right now.
No, I'm talking about like Star Wars is in a better place now thanks to Dave and
I will say
I wouldn't count the High Republic there.
You done messed up there because that's not correct at all.
I think it's in a better place than we were during the sequel trilogy. Absolutely.
I do.
I would agree.
I'm a sequel fan.
That's what I'm saying.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm a sequel person too. I take
you guys don't think that the Mandalorian and Bad Batch and now this show and things like that have not made the state of Star Wars a little better?
I'm talking about the community as a whole. Whether you like the sequel trilogy or not, you can admit that it really divided the fan base.
I think it's
for sure.
I think it's gonna age.
Live
better
long.
than
Are you there?
Yes.
To be honest,
the problem is,
I've said that for a long time. I think when the cards are all down, that it's going to age better than you think, much like the prequels.
Maybe, but the problem
You
is
think the sequels are going to age?
I strongly disagree, but I respect your
age right out of the timeline.
Disagree.
We don't have enough time.
I can respect what he's saying, but the problem with the sequel trilogy that's going to have a lingering bad taste on it is the way we've looked at High Republic authors and writers going after creators. Pretty much, like anything when it comes to the Hidalgo and anything else under the sun that's been going on since the Gina Carano shit. I know people hate hearing these words, but all of that stuff leading up through this, the sequel trilogy, and through that has left a taint in that in general, not just on the fans and the divided fan base, but on the whole the whole sequel trilogy is tainted by being told you're a bad person because you didn't like what they made.
Or you're a bigot or
that is the hardest thing to get over.
I have been told personally in real life that I was a bigot for not liking the sequel trilogy. Seriously. And I would say that for a fact. And I know it's anecdotal. I know it's anecdotal.
And the story
it's anecdotal, but at the same time, I have been told that, and that left a really big bitter taste in my mouth. So
Hayden
I'm sorry.
Hayden left because of the acting, because of the hate that he got for his character.
I remember that.
Right?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
to actually say that the prequels didn't get hate on because Twitter and Facebook and all that didn't exist.
Bro, Jumper was all right.
Like
I
didn't
say that.
The basic hate that they got, that the prequels got, is no different than the sequels. The amount of hate that those got is no different.
I disagree.
Okay. I disagree with that too.
In the sequels, they don't know which way is up. In Rise of
No
Skywalker.
plan. At least George had wrote out episodes
no logic.
1 through 3, and at
I'm not
least an
disagreeing with
outline.
your point.
I mean,
I'm just
Bro,
saying
they
that
were
you
like,
out episodes
who's
1
the
through
bad
9.
guy? They're like, not sure.
Hold on, I
Maybe
gotta check my
Palpatine?
Goonies medallion. I'll be right back.
All right, we got to trim this down to 4. We got to
It was
trim
always
this down to
CBP.
4 to watch the episode.
It always will be.
Oh, do you need me to leave X-Wing? Is that
Bro,
would that
just
be
wait till
better?
they bring
No, we
CBP
gotta
back
trim
again.
it down to
I'm
4.
actually once
We
the
gotta trim
episode
it down
drops,
to
I'm
4.
actually gonna bounce out because I got to do my reaction video for our channel.
Okay, all right. So if you're gonna pop out, do it. We're 11:47. Nick, thank you so much for hanging out on the channel, dude. I appreciate you coming out here and hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it. Did you have fun?
Yeah, had fun. Yep.
Nick, don't leave yet. What promise
Bring
me?
Coach
Promise me
next time.
Yeah, and Nick, promise me when you're doing the review on camera, make sure you're dressed like a
Fuck you,
Starfleet officer.
I'm gonna be just how I am right
Make
now.
sure you twerk afterwards too.
Just echo-based twerk. Just get that in there now.
Well, Nick,
Yeah.
I look forward to talking to it with you because like you and I are both the same kind of people where like we can like something, not like it, have differing opinions and be like, well,
Yeah, I have no issue with people that are enjoying the show.
we can
Zero.
still- we'll
I
still
am
go
actually
fishing
jealous
after.
of people that are loving this show, and I'm not. Like, I want to love this. Like,
I feel that.
That was
end
me
of
with the
Mando season
sequels.
2. Like,
Feel
I
that.
was so pumped with the Return of Luke. Like, I mean, I was going nuts. Like, I want that feeling. I want to be excited for Star Wars. It's just, but I'm also not gonna lie to everybody and just fake it. Just because they slapped the Star Wars name on there. I'm not going to do it.
You don't want to do that. No.
So let's
That's
get
not
a hype
being
up.
true to yourself either.
Let's get a hype up in the chat. Let's get a big hype up in the chat for having the best part of Echo Base Network to come hang out with the Hanger Bay.
Hell yeah.
Let's see some ones in the chat for Nick. Let's see some ones in the chat for Nick.
I thought you were going to
Best
say
part of Hanger Bay.
Yeah, Nick.
Give me some ones in the chat for the best part of Hanger Bay.
Please make him stop raising the roof.
I will say this. EBN has cultivated a place. I don't want to say space because that sounds weird. A place for people to have actual healthy discourse, whether they agree with it or not. So
we have always literally
that's a good place to have rather than just have one echo chamber versus another. So,
yeah, from the very beginning of the creation of our channel, like if you're a sequel lover, prequel lover, OT lover, Clone War, whatever, like everybody is welcome on our channel. Like, we don't freaking hate on anybody over there. We have our own opinions. You don't have to agree with them. but don't try to force it on us. And we're not going to try forcing our opinions on anybody else. We are literally just giving you our thoughts. You don't have to agree with us, and that's perfectly okay.
And you can choose to move on.
This is just fantasy. This is not real life. This is just stuff for fun. It's
hey, don't talk to me like
people.
that.
I think get too worked up.
Don't tell me
it.
What's real in my world and not.
Hey, at the end of the day, we're all Bantha family, okay?
Yeah. Ride it like a Bantha.
Okay.
I mean, his name's not really Fat Steven, guys. All right, we're just talking Star Wars.
It's Fat Patricia.
Why is everyone up my ass today?
All right, guys. Thank you, X-Wing, for having me on.
Yeah, Nick. Thank you.
Love
man.
you guys.
Thank you for,
Love you, Nick.
Hope you guys will check out my review. I'm hoping I like it. I want to like it. I'll drop the review. Will be dropped.
I'm ready to start this watch.
Coach is going to drop it. I think at like 7:30 in the morning Central. So,
Fat Steven.
but yeah, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I want to love this show. I do.
Yep.
I do. I do not want to hate on
see.
it. But if I hate on it, that is my honest.
Them invites
It
out.
is what it is.
That you can only stay true to yourself and what you're feeling. So I mean, that's all we ask, and that's
at the end of the day,
man.
We're all Star Wars fans, so
exactly.
You get over
exactly.
it.
That's right. I love Captain Kirk.
Live
kindness,
long and prosper.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Right.
Love you.
All right, man.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you.
Episode's out.
Yeah.
Yo, episode's already out.
What was
I'm
it?
sending the link
Is it?
right
You
now.
got 10 minutes.
Yeah, they've been dropping it early for the last 2 times, I think, right?
So before
39
3
minutes.
o'clock? Wow.
Yeah, it's out.
Okay.
Check the Discord.
Yeah, I'm opening mine up.
Oh, I'm not in Discord. Sorry. I'll have to.
You're
And
not
you
in
can
my
only have
Discord?
I'm not in Discord. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
Join Green Squad. Join
Hey,
Green Squad.
Green Squad. Yes.
It's up, but it's not playing because everyone's trying to access it once right now.
Yeah,
Green
it's
is
probably
the way.
bogging
Yeah,
down
this
the
could
system.
get crazy.
So, hold on.
Oh, wait, how many people do we have room
It's
for?
me plus 6.
Plus 6.
Oh, okay.
So who do you want?
Jeez.
X-Wing?
Obsession, you might want to test first to see whether or not you can actually play because it's giving error code 42 saying that the service is having trouble.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not refreshing on my end. So
Mine still says waiting on the host.
It says waiting on the host, yeah.
I got in on mine. All
I
right.
don't even have
Mine-
Discord open.
Hold on.
Well,
Mine
I
kicked
think
me
I'll
out
be
of
one to
login.
bow
So
out
two
for you
people have to
guys.
drop out, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I'll drop out.
I was going
It
to
was
say
nice to
I'll
meet
drop
you
out. And we
all.
can.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know we're
No.
going to talk about it afterwards.
He does the timer pretty accurate.
Mags, stay. Mags,
Okay,
stay because you're new.
okay. Oh yeah, it's out.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
drop out.
it's
We're-
working
we're-
for me.
Are we going to be? We're going to be talking about it afterwards, ain't we, Commander?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
All right. So I'll tell you what. I can.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
can
mute
drop
during.
out, and then when it's over,
I'm
when
muting.
when it's
Okay.
over, I
Yeah,
can jump back
do
in.
that. That'd be awesome.
All right.
Okay, do that.
I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
All right.
We'll see you there.
See you in a
Buff.
bit.
And then I can get rid of this stopwatch. I should keep up.
I don't feel insulted.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3. Why are you there? I don't understand. Well, I'm gonna
I could bow out too, if need. That's fine.
As soon as I don't think X-Wing, are you in?
I should be.
Yeah, he's in.
Okay.
He's Mickey.
I need I need the link, y'all, in the private chat. Sorry.
I'm Mickey.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Yeah, sorry. I don't have. I've been giving it in the Discord, so I don't have it set up. Okay, there it's in the back now.
Okay. I just clicked it, so.
Nick also just asked if someone wants to drop, they can hit him up to react with him.
I could drop
Right,
out.
so who's in my chat that's not in?
Fat Steven, long
Can you
live.
guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I could drop off. That's no problem. It was nice meeting
Long
you
live.
guys.
We can you drop it in the private chat? Oh, it is.
In the
so
private.
long live. Go click on the private chat,
Mhm.
and you can watch it with us.
Yes.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, we run a we run it together to watch these privates.
So,
and then when it ends, just come back into the stream and we'll be talking about it.
Okay.
They really need to fix the Gamorrean squeals. Oh, okay.
I want to go.
Yeah, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the way?
That's me.
Nice.
Okay, so that should be everybody, yeah?
Yep. Let's roll.
I like how we all have a different Star Wars character.
Yeah, except X-Wing. X-Wing's Mickey. Fuck off. Okay.
Make sure to mute your mic so we don't hear it coming through.
Yeah, I'm muting right
Yep.
now.
Here we go.
Right now.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, click.
Let's go.
Does it play for you already?
That mine still says waiting.
Yeah, mine still says
Yeah,
waiting.
mine still says waiting.
Yeah,
mine's 5 minutes in and already playing.
What?
Yeah, mine says waiting for host to start the stream.
Yeah.
That's because I'm not in that Discord because I didn't want to take up the
okay.
bandwidth. That's why.
Right.
Waiting for the host to start the stream, bro.
Yes.
It's playing on my end, guys.
It's not for me, bro.
It's not on me.
Slow down.
Oh man, technical
Kids,
difficulties.
hold on.
Oh my god.
I think it's just too many people.
Yeah, I think.
You did it last.
No, it's still no. Okay, honestly, let's just all watch it on our own. Let's count down and just play it at the same time.
Yeah,
I'll do that on my end. I'm fine with
because
that.
I think this is not gonna work.
Yeah, except we're in the watch party now and it's queuing that, so we have to leave it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just leave it, open it on your own tab, and then
I'm opening my own. I need to watch this fucking show.
We can try that.
Let's do that. All right. So I'll watch on my own end too. All right. So we're gonna do it.
Chapter 3, runtime 39 minutes. Boba Fett must deal with 2 very different threats. Okay, so I'm gonna pause as soon as it starts.
My episode won't even load.
All right.
It's loaded for me, so I'm ready anytime.
Yeah, mine's not even loading. It's having an error code.
You gotta refresh it.
Everybody's trying to load it up right now.
Yeah, Disney Plus is like.
I gotta say one thing. Why does Most Eyes remind me of the streets of Agrabah from Disney's
Can you
Aladdin?
not talk about the episode?
Okay,
I'm not talking about the episode.
Dude,
I'm muting.
You have been in Most Eyes how many times,
start
Strike?
the episode in 3,
How many times?
2,
Hey, and not everybody's
1.
ready though.
Starting.
Strike being all mean and shit, even though he knows we've already seen the whole city. Dick.
Love you, Fat Steven.
I'm not skipping the recap, so.
Yeah, me neither.
No,
shit.
it's not working for me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, your guys are gonna be
25 seconds.
Yo, I'm gonna have to go if people keep talking about it.
I'm at 35, 36, 37.
Yeah, X-Wing, we're on the same.
All right. No more talk. Oh, Krrsantan's so badass.
Hey, shut up.
I'm lined up with this timer. Is it accurate?
McClunky.
Yeah, you're lined up. If you're lined up with the timer, you're good.
Yeah, 1:24:25.
Fat Steven, if you're way ahead of us, you shut the fuck up.
I'm not even saying that. I was talking about a previous episode about the town, and everyone's on my ass. I haven't even said anything in 45 seconds. Shit.
I said Krrsantan's badass. You're like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, then you fuck off.
I didn't say that.
Oh, the Bomar monk. Mine's blue, not red.
That's a dope shot.
We are gonna see Tatooine with oceans. Not in this show, but eventually.
Jawas! Let's go.
There she is with her bionic fucking arm. There's your answer. That just made the show lame.
Talk dank. Those bikes are sick.
Hey, we're slowly getting.
They're so gay.
They're really gay.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
I
it's
hate
like
those bikes.
It's like Christmas ornament color.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Fuck
hate
me.
those bikes. That was the name of the episodes. Was the Streets of Mos Espa?
Hey, we got the frog thing again.
Yeah,
Well, I'm sure this
that's
reaction is going to go over well.
Man, this is not going well for me so far.
Oh, hey.
Don't.
Back in the back, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful. No words.
Like a panther.
Miss your daddy like a banta.
Oh shit.
I'm starting to lose hope.
Don't.
I will say that that clone facility shot was really cool, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Like, that's just my opinion.
Camino shot was cool.
Oh.
Yeah, that was good. For whatever reason, this music makes me sound like it's The Lion King, but that's just my thinking.
Oh, they were putting the.
Oh,
bro, those are the ones that Mando saw.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's her.
Oh shit! Yep, 100%.
Tying it all together.
Give it time, X-Wing.
Think we're gonna see Din?
Yeah, probably. Ooh, that's cool.
Going back to the beginning of it all.
Yep.
That ruined everything. So I guess Boba speaks on behalf of the entire Tusken Raider population now.
No, just that tribe.
Just that one camp in that one area. Each one's a
It's
different
that
section.
one tribe. My God, X-Wing, chill.
Dude. All right. We can talk about it later.
Yep.
Great Dragon?
Oh no, I think his camp got ambushed.
Oh.
I think they. Yes. Oh fuck.
Dude.
Yeah, they killed them all.
Holy shit.
That
Wow.
was Vader. No, that was the gang.
Yeah, there's no bodies though.
It was
Did somebody?
There were bodies.
Yeah.
Yo, where are they though?
Did somebody mention this part of the episode? I feel like somebody did.
See, that Tusken right there.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean like prediction. That's what I think somebody
Too
predicted.
late. Too late. Too late. Oh yeah, they're all dead.
Let the moment happen.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was them.
Oh, he's about to kill.
Yep.
The kid.
Oh.
Dude, if you cry, I swear to God, I quit.
Whoa!
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
What the hell?
Did I call it or did I call it?
Let's go, baby.
I called it.
Hot damn. Oh my goodness. Where are his guards?
Yeah, where are the Gamorreans?
Yeah, I mean, he would be protected under the Bacta like that. He would be vulnerable.
Because of plot.
Ah!
Swear to God, if Black goes out like a bitch, I quit.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen.
There they are.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Putting a bathrobe on? Okay. Did he just say get him to my Bacta tank?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Gamorrean guard, yes.
Oh, the Gamorrean. Oh my God. I thought he was talking
Bro,
about
X-Wing,
Black
you drunk?
Krrsantan. No, I'm just worried.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're worried, bro.
Just breathe.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Phone just died.
Oh, shit.
A gift.
Did you guys notice who's driving that cart?
No.
It's Danny Trejo.
Huh.
Machete, man.
Machete, man. Black Ops Zombies. Right there.
Whoa.
Whoa. Let's go.
That's sick.
Let's go.
Is that Moochie? It
No,
looks
I hope
like
so.
Is it
Moochie.
Moochie?
Wrong color.
No, the color looks. It could work.
Do their colors change as they get older?
To a degree.
And here comes Kira. Tatooine.
Ooh. Oh.
Ooh.
We have Krrsantan now? Okay.
Interesting. Interesting.
No. Because he wants the Kez brothers or whatever the name is. The Kazaskas.
He runs funny.
What?
That Wookiee's been through a lot, dude.
Yeah.
That is Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
You weren't kidding. That is literally fucking Danny Trejo.
As soon as I saw the wrinkles in the hair, man, I was like, that's
That
better.
rancor looks gorgeous.
It really
You're
does.
a few seconds ahead of us though, because you called that out before we even saw it.
Yeah, I know.
When I heard gift, that's where you thought you were.
Nope.
I'll subdue my.
My bad.
He's gonna ride that bitch.
He looks like a clone.
Like a rancor?
No, he looks like one of the clones. He's immediately going to be recognized as fucking daddy.
I'll look like a rancor in the morning, waking up from 3 hours of sleep.
Very loving.
That just made me so happy.
Nice callback.
Which is the Dathomir.
Let's go, baby. Damn, they're doing it right now. This is gonna be fucking.
Dude, that looks so real.
It looks so real, yeah.
Right.
Oh,
That has to be.
Oh, that has to be an animatronic.
No, that could be practical. It could be puppets.
Oh yeah, let's
this
go.
Is wild. That was amazing.
Man, I thought AT-8 popped up and that fucking Rancor tried to kill Boba immediately.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh god, those bikes.
Those speeders. For fuck's sake.
Such fucking gay speeders, dude. They're Vespas.
They
Oh my
look like
god, they're
mopeds.
so gay. Mine's green. They're the
fucking
Power Rangers. They're the fucking Power Rangers.
No, it's Captain Planeteers.
Captain Planets.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh my god.
Hey, dialogue.
Somebody kill him.
Yes, please.
I heard some of the Boba Fett theme in there, by the way.
Oh, is that a
Deal 44?
Deal 44?
Looked like a 44, yeah.
Huh.
Oh my god, dude. I can't wait for him to die.
Yeah, it's coming.
They want us to feel that way, though.
Yeah, I think they want us to really feel satisfaction of the death then. Alright. Alright, just blast the door.
Yep.
Oh, yep. Alright, let's go.
Spliced.
Ah, they're gone.
It's a setup.
Oh, yeah.
Dank Ferric. Oh.
Oh, he's fleeing.
Go Power
Really?
Rangers.
Go Power Rangers.
Mighty Morphin Moped Rangers.
Oh my gosh, those colors.
I hate this.
The
Oh god.
fucking punks.
Just let it happen.
Mine's green. Mine's red. Mine's yellow.
They don't look like they're part of the landscape. It's just so
If you
weird.
tracked for that, they looked like they were going about 5 miles an hour. They're literally going 5 miles an hour.
I don't want to break your world, but all movies do that.
No, they don't. Not this slow.
Oh my god. Oh my, wait a minute.
Oh, this is so bad. Oh no.
Please break your neck. Fuck.
This is so bad, dude.
Like Solo bad?
Well, I mean, thank you for the callback to the prequels with the, but.
What's funny is the speeder car the guy's driving in has the same color scheme as one of the vehicles from the Droids cartoon.
Well, I mean, it's a re-envisioned T-70s Luke's, right? But this is.
Yeah, but the paint job's exactly the same.
Oh, the fruits from Rebels.
Isn't that like Maroon or
sound
something
from the Falcon?
Fucking jetpack.
That was a failed hyperspace Falcon sound.
He just flew in with a jetpack.
X-Wing's leaving.
What did he say?
No, X-Wing's leaving.
Yeah, what did that guy just say?
He said he's working with the Pikes.
Yeah.
That the mayor is?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what he's upset about? All right.
Oh, damn. All right.
I mean, it's the Pike Syndicate.
Yeah.
It's not shocking.
I swear that dude looks like Geordie LaForge. I'm sorry.
He blocked me.
Oh man!
Oh my god!
So this one was directed by Robert Rodriguez. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry for being
started off really strong, and then it just kind of.
Yeah, it was like.
But what I was trying to say is the guy's car was the same color scheme of the vehicle known as the White Witch from the Droids cartoon, which was cool.
There are 50 comments that I have not.
You can hear the episode right now on someone's TV.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably me. I'm sorry, y'all. I appreciate it. I'm sorry.
It's gonna take it down.
Shit.
It's gonna take it down.
Yeah.
Two Star Wars nerds. I, for one, love the shiny Vespatines, the depressed Rancor cuddles, and Danny Trejo. So just like, I'm going to be honest with you guys right off the bat. Dude, that was a massive, massive letdown for me.
Yes.
I'm feeling really let down by that. I am not happy. I'm not a happy X-Wing.
There were some really neat callbacks, but I'll have to watch the show again, or at least
I gotta rewatch it
because the only things that I felt like that hit me were definitely the shot of the clone facility, because I mean that was a really cool callback.
The 4 seconds of Camino that we got. I mean,
exactly.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
We were headed like this, and then we just went.
Hey.
There were some other interesting little tidbits, but I'm gonna have to rewatch the episode to really make another assessment.
Everybody wanted the flashbacks to end, and all y'all can go straight to hell because I want the flashbacks back.
Yeah,
Those episodes were better.
I agree. The flashbacks were so much better. I mean, listen, we're still going to get flashbacks because he still hasn't catched up with Mando yet.
And that's the reality check is that they're trying to migrate between the time when he got out of the Rancor pit to the point where he meets Din Djarin. So they're gonna have to have these flashbacks regardless of the situation. So just FYI on that one.
Next week's a mid-season.
Oh, I mean, I really enjoyed the flashbacks. I was just more. I don't know. I thought this episode first we would depart the Tuskens. Well, I mean that happened. Bit different than I thought, but I thought it would end with him finding Slave One or like finding Fennec.
I want to hear from the panel real quick. No explanation, nothing. I just want to hear a number. I want to hear from starting with Live Long and then working all the way up to me. Give a number for this episode.
Oh God, this is putting us on the spot.
Yeah, Live Long.
1 to 5 or 1 to 10?
Bayou, you can start, and then we'll go that way. So Bayou,
right.
Live Long, Strike, and then onward.
4.
Okay. Live Long.
Is this out of 10?
Yeah.
3. It was the worst
Strike.
one.
Yeah, honestly, compared to the other ones, like a 3, a 2.
Steven?
Oh. 4. I'm being nice.
Okay.
Steven liked it more
Max?
than me.
I like the Rancor in Trejo.
Max, what do you think?
I'll give it a 4.
I give it a 4.
Okay. Hawks?
It's bad. It's not good.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Hawks Holocrons is saying it's bad.
Well,
Dude,
yeah, and only
there's nobody who can defend that.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Well, so here's the thing: like, it's shorter than the episode.
Hold on, just a number.
So, but I'm not gonna trash on it. I feel like there's lore
Hawks,
in
just
it.
put a fucking number out.
6.
6. Okay.
Yeah.
Obsession.
I give it 12. I'll give it a 12. No.
You got Ghost in the
put a number out. Just put a fucking number out.
Hold on, let him do his thing. Yeah.
Would you stop yelling at me?
No, I'm not gonna stop.
You're not my boss.
Hey,
Everybody
Ghost
else
is backstage.
put a number out. You don't have to be special. Just give me a fucking number.
Here we go again.
I'll do it so you can see it. Here.
6. Okay.
Motherfucker.
Oh my goodness, 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the only reason I'm giving it a 2 is because that Rancor scene was dope as fuck.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
The
the only
and
reason
the
I'm
Black
giving it a
Krrsantan
2.
stuff was pretty good.
It was underwhelming.
Yeah.
It was on the level where it's like, okay, it's not completely unrealistic, but at the same time was kind of like,
They hyped it up a lot for that little tiny bit that we got.
This
I
had to be the banger. This had to be the banger.
And
This had to be the one to seal the fucking deal. And they let us down.
And the thing is, they only have so many episodes left. So I mean,
yes.
Where are they gonna do the banger? I mean,
they could totally turn it around, and this shit goes nuts. They could totally
100%.
do it, but I'm not happy.
Mando had weak episodes too. It's kind of what I'm
I
hoping
agree
for
with that one
what
too.
this is. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised right now because I really thought the episodes that Robert would basically direct himself.
Ghost Rider's in the back.
We're gonna be
Yeah,
bangers.
Ghost Rider is here.
I am shocked right now.
I'm shocked. Because
shocked.
right now, second episode, my favorite, is not directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Hey guys.
Hey.
So I give it a 6.5. The only really the bad thing about this episode was that chase. That was what really brought it down.
Wow.
What about the colored mopeds? What about those?
I didn't really bother me that much because if you think about it, they're a bunch of older teens, younger 20s ish
Problem is, it's still Tatooine. Nothing has color there.
And that's the thing. It's sand and dust and
like,
tan and beige.
It looked too clean.
It
looked like millennial board.
All the previous colors we've ever gotten on Tatooine have been like muted colors.
Exactly.
So there'd still be colors, but they're more of a flat color. Like if you have a blue, it's like a flat blue. If you have a red, it's like a flat red. And those were like chrome.
Do you remember those kids?
It's not bright red in the middle of a fucking desert because you're gonna get your ass shot.
Okay,
exactly.
X-wing, you're muted.
Yeah.
X-wing.
You remember those? You all have seen in town.
Right,
People have those custom lowrider bikes, right?
I have to address Crit because he's in the chat right now, and he has been a major proponent for F this show, and he's just reveling in my tears right now. He's so happy that this episode went this bad. He's so happy. You were right. Not about the first two episodes, but this one.
This one.
You know. But X-Wing, aren't we supposed to ask questions? This is Boba Fett show. Just be happy you got one. You guys are haters. You aren't true Star Wars fans. This is character evolution for Boba.
Is that what his voice sounds like?
Hey, Crit. Hey, Crit.
Oh my goodness.
Shut up.
Hey, Crit, shut up.
I didn't see any character evolution. I didn't see any story progression. We got retarded fucking different speeder color bike gang or whatever the fuck that was.
The rainbow Tatooine.
Oh my god, the Skittle gang, bro. The fucking Skittle gang.
Yeah, I can't wait for next week to see the Rainbow Gang and
Why do I
two
care
people.
about the Skittle gang?
Gang by the foot.
If you take out the chase, this episode was not that bad. Okay.
I agree with that.
No,
it was bad. Absolutely not.
No, it was bad.
The interaction. I'm sorry. The interaction with that gang was bad. Like even the dude swinging that little electric nunchuck, it felt like someone took like the extras from a kung fu movie, gave them cyborg parts, and threw them the hell in there, and then said, "Here, we have these bikes from the Captain Planet movie we're not making across the set. You can have these."
The BK fight.
Does anyone else feel like they would see this gang like come up on America's Got Talent? Like I was ready for them to have like a dance
Oh my
number.
goodness, it's funny.
It's the best. It's the mass Tusken all over again.
They come out of the Disney Junior show.
They're not powerful at all. Like these people are not threatening. So I can't wait to see these people and like two other people defeat an entire crime organization.
I agree with that because I didn't feel like they were big baddies that would beat me up.
No.
I could probably beat them up on the streets myself. I mean, like to be quite honest, they didn't feel threatening at all. Yeah.
Dude, what is happening?
Can you tell me how they have all these cybernetic parts? And wasn't anyone expecting at least her arm to turn into some type of like pow, RoboCop kind of stuff, anything like that?
Yeah,
dude.
I mean,
Two Star Wars nerds hit it off the bat. I didn't know Tatooine had rich snobby kids who could paint their freaking Vespas.
Oh my
god!
Just the way they were designed, they were just weird.
I mean, it feels like Malibu's Most Wanted, right?
I was waiting for a drive-by sweatering. That's what I was waiting for.
Oh my god! I just gave up on the show. I can't even believe it. But in that one episode, I just gave up on that show. I just gave up on it.
Why are you giving up?
The cyborg.
Like, I mean, I don't like that episode either, but like, I feel like it's.
Don't give up. But the cyborg implants, like whoever's doing costume design for that gang, the people in the cyborg implants, they don't look real. It looks like extra pieces from a Halloween costume attached on.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't feel like they were anything unique. Like they wasted a lot of money.
Holding on to hope. That was
no. It's not hope. It's like what everyone's been talking about before this episode went live. Give the benefit of the doubt until the series is over before you make judgment. So I'm going to stand by that.
We're past that now. We're past that now.
Oh no, I know it's more shit. I know. I'm just trying to be nice.
They put way past hold on to hope with that.
I'm curious.
They put
the budget.
Way past hope.
I'm curious.
Really, I mean, the last two episodes were like 8 out of 10s for me. I really enjoyed them, so I'm not gonna give up on the whole series over this one.
Yeah, exactly.
This was a pretty big miss for me.
It was.
It was empty. What the
fuck just happened?
I agree with that statement on the Rancor. That whole scene looked so realistic and so. Like, all the money is. I mean,
this is what it was. Like $3 million. The Rancor was like 2.5.
The Rancor was absolutely beautiful, but then just don't rose-colored glass yourself from seeing a pretty Rancor and remember everything else that happened in that episode.
And see, that's
the
Rangers.
The only bad part about this episode was the chase with the mopeds. Like that was the bad part. Okay, and we can all agree on this, yeah. But the rest of the episode,
that part.
What else was bad?
Hold on. No, he's
dialogue.
He's saying that to stop blaming Robert Rodriguez. It's Jon Favreau because he wrote the show. The director is the one who has the vision that you see on the screen.
Yes,
whether the script is whatever's on the script is not what you see on the screen. The director takes that vision. So it is Robert Rodriguez. I can't talk right now, but I mean he's the one who put that scene together.
Right. I mean,
dude, I don't have the chutzpah to argue with you guys right now. But look,
oh gosh,
dude, here's the fucking deal: is that came from someone's mind, and whether or not you want to believe that John did or did not write that, John wrote that scene. John wrote that fucking scene. 100%. 100%. You can argue that until you're blue in the face. John wrote that fucking scene.
Hold on. I just found something out for you guys.
And you can be like, well, somebody on the set decided they should have different colors. You're wrong. John wrote that fucking scene.
Can you share my screen quickly? Because I found out what happens when all those scooters combine. Can you share that?
No.
Oh no.
Oh jeez.
Are we about to get a Voltron joke?
Probably.
Go Power Rangers.
They all merge into one scooter.
Oh my goodness.
Is he pulling a George Lucas where he's writing absolute crap and no one's calling him out on it because they think, oh, he's the next Hope, so we can't disagree with whatever he writes.
Taste the rainbow.
I really think there needs to be a committee on these writing.
Yeah, bro. Din Djarin gets more respect than Boba Fett. This one episode flopped me to the other side of the fan base. I'm on the other side of the fan base now. Not because somebody convinced me to do something. It's what they put out. It flopped me to the other side. I'm back on the dark side.
You came to that conclusion yourself. You did not come to that conclusion because somebody else influenced you. So
yeah, just fucking. That was fucking trash.
Well, I'm
trying to find the budget of the episodes, and I'm not getting a confirmation, but I'm seeing one source says $15 million per episode. Just FYI. That's not confirmed. It's just $15 million.
Can you imagine?
And probably about $10 million of that went into that
race off like one of your most loyal fans ever. You imagine spending $15 million to take somebody who's willing to like shill for you and love you, and just turning them into like fuck you. That just God, I'm hurt right now.
What I do know is that Boomer Council is going to be fun later on this evening. I'm going to enjoy that one.
I'm sorry, the spoiler.
I'm gonna need a long ass nap.
Yeah. those brats piss me off. Literally, Boba Fett. Like we all know, Boba Fett. It's even around town. It's supposed to cause intimidation. And Captain Dusk, Dirk. What was her name? The ginger.
Drask.
I will say I think two things are the main reasons why I didn't like the whole chase scene. Wasn't good. It felt slow.
Police
and like,
Academy.
but that's like it doesn't affect Boba in itself. So I'm like, yeah, that's just a bad aspect. Like whatever. The thing that bugs me is the whole interaction he had with the teens. Like when he first saw it, like that just felt unnatural. I'm probably gonna rewatch it and like tell you what the fuck is wrong there.
And watch, because this is something I noticed. But the girl like would do this and then turn, and then do this and then turn.
Right, exactly. Like they don't take him seriously.
She was rubbernecking in reverse. Come on.
But
it was just weird. It was just a.
And the other thing was when Black Krrsantan just fucking knocked him out of the back. First of all, that is a dope scene. I did not expect it, and that was dope as fuck when he just like pulled him out of the bacta tank. But the thing is, why didn't Boba fucking put on his armor after like they were downstairs? Like,
because he had his Hugh Hefner coat. He had his Hugh Hefner coat, right? He wanted to go for dinner.
So you know what bums me out?
Coat isn't the problem. The fact is that he should have put on the armor, ready to fucking beat some ass.
You know what bums me out, man? Is like
I don't understand. I guess for me, I mean, somebody could correct me on this on terms of the situation, but at the very end of the bike chase scene, I don't know how else to describe it. Like Boba shows up out of nowhere with his jetpack. He could have been flying the entire time and shooting at this mofo. Excuse me for saying that.
Well,
I mean, I'm just saying he has full control. We know what Mandalorians can do, and even
jetpack and landed right in the seat next to him.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, just he had the jetpack. He knows how to control it. He's done this before. It's like he could have been shooting him in the air from the air. I don't understand.
Max, the other thing is he has a wrist rocket. He could have taken out one of these speeder's engines and he would have spun out and everything would have been done. No damage to the city. It had to cause intimidation and people in the back there, the things of getting the rich, pompous rangers to chase after him and flip over a table and not even break his neck. That's straight.
Exactly.
Obsession, stop watching your own videos, okay? All right, look, here's the deal. Here's the thing that pisses me off. Everything that just happened that really makes me angry is that...
Am I the only one that thought that? That was weird.
From episode 2 to 3, I really... If I could fucking talk for 2 seconds. Episode 2 to 3, the shit that is really bothering me right now is that I really took a fucking step out and was like, look, they are taking the right step. Disney is taking the right step. I took a shill step in the right direction for Disney. I'm like, hey, look, they're going to do a good job. They're taking care of the story. And I really threw myself out there, even against Echo Base Network. I was like, look, I don't agree with you guys. I think the show is doing a really good job. I'm really enjoying it. And I really put my fucking foot out there. And then they did this. So I just feel fucking disappointed to a measure that I don't think you guys could even fucking understand.
We do. Your mood's changed. You're sober from it.
I'm
not making fun. It knocked it out of him.
Yeah, I'm not happy.
X-Wing's a shill.
You sound like me after Battlefield, dude. It's the same voice tone.
Yeah. I mean, dude, you stuck your fucking neck out for these fucking. I just
$150 for a pre-order of a game that was fucking broken. So I get it. Right now, you feel kind of broken with the whole putting faith in the series getting better.
I feel fucking lied to, man. That's basically where I'm at right now.
Things. They broke the Hutts. The Hutts are now fucked.
They remind me of the Osmonds.
They are not a threat
They were
anymore.
way too close,
It's like
for
all
sure.
about business. I'm like, the Hutts have never been all about business. That's a whole other race, morons. It's like they are about power and having that authority. They're not just going to go, oh, yeah, we'll trade all of this world for one freaking prisoner and leave. Yeah, see ya. It's bad for business to go to war.
I agree with that because they're supposed to be like the Godfather-esque of that section of the universe. So I mean, I just don't understand that. I mean, yeah.
They're gonna give up to like these Power Ranger kids and like 2 people. They have a whole planet of Hutts. They have so much influence and power. Why don't? Oh, they could just bomb them from space. Come on.
Yeah, I just feel fucking. I feel like laughed at. I feel like hurt right now. Somebody's gonna be like, "Ooh, poor X-Wing, you feel this way." I know Obsession's like, "Oh, you don't like it? You must be a shitty Star Wars fan or something."
Right? Because I've said anything to you tonight. Right? Because I've said a goddamn word to you.
I just see you.
Right?
Going.
I've said anything to you. I've let you sit here and talk. I'm not even listening or looking at your page right now. I'm scouring Twitter.
You're like
all you've done tonight
you're
is
just
talk
sucking
shit,
in my pain.
right?
Like,
so,
go to
cool.
Marvel. Go to Marvel.
Oh my
god. These look like surfboards with handlebars.
I just feel slighted. I don't know. That's the only way I can describe it. I feel like I've been slighted.
You know what this episode sort of feels like? The first 2 episodes were building up something, and the third episode was like, yeet! Like, that's kind of how it felt. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I'm confused where the show goes from here.
Yeah, I'm confused where
people so much. It's like the Sand People, that relationship was built up, and then when they are killed, he's like, oh, okay, all right, see ya, and that's it. Like, we don't see his quest for revenge and see him like go and kick an ass. He gets his ass kicked by Luke, falls in the pit. Nothing, no big deal. And then like his whole tribe gets murdered. Nothing, no big deal. It's like, where is his? He spent his whole life trying to avenge his father with Mace Windu, but for some reason he's okay when people die now. When he
I wish that the bikes were faster because I didn't hate the design.
I don't know. We were promised
Bro,
all
they
killer,
were
no
driving
filler.
50 they were literally
No.
driving 50cc.
Yeah.
They were driving 50cc.
No. Yeah,
I can guarantee the people that I
Yo, you know what it
they
actually
would say that these speed race situations they would be going faster.
Do you remember?
Hey,
You remember
Hey,
Back
Nick,
to the
just tell
Future
Coach
2?
he doesn't need to watch it. Just skip to 4.
You remember Back to the Future 2 when he's on the hoverboard in that chase scene? That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
kind of the same speed actually.
Yeah, that's what it
But
reminded me of.
like I
mean,
said,
look at this comment though. This was where we were at with episode 2. Like common people, like people are shitting on us. Like, hey, you common folk, you just don't understand it. I was literally defending the other side of the argument, and now I'm on the other side of the argument.
I was about to say.
It's only the 3rd episode. We're 50% of the way through the fucking
no,
show.
it be true.
Oh my god.
And the thing
listen.
is,
Sorry, go ahead.
well, I was going to say, like, even you have to look at it from not just
What did you just break?
the whole
Chopstick.
the whole season, but you have to look at it episode by episode what it really means to the entire season, and it's hard to reconcile an episode to the entire season. I don't know. And maybe that's where my brain is right now, and I probably need to rewatch it to understand what's going on even more to be evaluating it.
I'm gonna have to watch it again too.
I have to reconcile with certain things, and to be quite honest, if I have to reconcile, that also doesn't bode well either. And
everybody, shut your trap hole. It's time.
Sorry.
I'm not saying a fucking word.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
I'm not saying a fucking word.
Hey,
no,
if you liked
have
it,
to give us. You have to give us your opinion of the episode.
Shit, right now, so you can take it, or you can take one of these. But I'm not saying a fucking word right now.
I mean, you could do the Sith and then give your comment. You're not going to give us a review of the episode? No review?
like I said, I'm not saying shit right now.
But we're all giving our... Okay. All right. Well, Strike.
Yep.
What do you think, man?
Bro, yeah.
You're the big Boba fan, and you've been like a massive proponent of this show. How are you feeling right now?
I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Like, I'm still gonna stand by my point. I enjoyed episode 1 and 2, but wow, like it just did not work at all for me. I don't know. Like the thing is, in the last episode, it really sounded like, okay, Boba's got trouble. He needs to step up his game in terms of like he needs some people behind his back. And I was like expecting him to like go out, seek his old connections, get bounty hunters in here. Like that seemed logical to me. Like he needs backup big time. And
I think it's bigger than that too, man. The Hutt's
wait, Obsession. Did I say something that upset you, dude?
I'm fine, man. I'm just working on some shit. I'm fine.
Well, I apologize if I did.
No, you're fine.
I didn't mean to upset you.
But
maybe a
little. I will just say a little. I don't want to fucking rant about it too long, but like, yeah, like
if Strike doesn't like it, you know it's bad.
But like the thing is, even the aesthetic itself, I just thought was off with like the speeders. Just like it doesn't work. Like I think who said it? I think it was.
Like
someone said that like there's something about the Star Wars aesthetic. Nothing is ever new. Like everything needs to have weathering. Like everything is weathered. Like it's all used.
Lived in.
Right, it's lived in. Yes. I hope I don't remember who said it, but it's so true. And like those speeders, like first of all, the colors themselves were already off, but I feel like they would have worked if they had some weathering, like I don't know, chipped off color, and like it would have been like I don't know, rust or fucking smoke or something on there. Like I don't.
Well, were these
I think the
people
point of
in
it was
any
that
of
they
the
were
comics
displaced.
with Boba Fett strike? Since you know so much about it, do you was this gang of people like in any previous material?
No.
Which gang?
Like,
okay.
So
there hasn't been
K-pop
Boba Fett material.
kiddos.
There hasn't been Boba Fett material post Jabba the Hutt's death. So
yeah, well,
these gangs have moved in there post all of that. So,
No, because
the thing is with the gang. Oh, yeah, sorry, Xwing,
yeah.
go.
Well, no, I mean, like Boba totally hunted down Luke Skywalker in one of the comics.
Yes.
Hardcore, big time,
Yeah.
and they had a fucking fight, and Luke shot him through the shoulder, and it was just like it was a. I'm sorry, Boba shot Luke through the shoulder, and they had a big fight and everything. Yeah, it's like this has happened in comics.
Yeah, but
The expanded universe.
With the gang, what we were sort of why like we weren't totally against it in the trailers. That one girl is from that old game Star Wars Terrace Kasi.
Yeah,
like she looks exactly like that one playable character. I don't know what, or was it a character you have to fight against? I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but that's what it's based on. But like that was just fucking bullshit. Like that whole interaction just felt weird, and that is not like that. Nah.
No, I don't. It's not it at all, Nick. It's again, not every episode is perfect. There are motions in all of this that take time, but there are missteps here and there. But along the way, there's important shit that goes on in this episode also. So,
well, dude, the Rancor was dope.
Yes.
He's gonna ride it.
It goes back to everything that I've been saying about Boba in general. If everybody thinks that they know Boba Fett, right? From four lines in 6 movies and 6 minutes of total airtime, right? And everybody is a Boba Fett expert. This is a different person that comes out of that Sarlacc pit. And yes, everybody wants to see him use his knee darts and flamethrower some Wookiee. Him letting him go is a bigger play, right? It comes to that family mafia style of ruling, right? It's a respect thing. And I'm not saying that this is the best course of action, and I don't necessarily agree with the style of speeders or the young, what I would call, band of misfit toys, but there's some important shit that's here. There's Rancor, reacquisition of Rancor. There's some background with the Tuskens that we're obviously not going to see them anymore because they all dead. And it shows that he's got more hate for the Pikes than I think that's what's going to push him into war. It's not going to be over territory. At this point, it's gotten personal, right? They killed all his friends, and now they're trying to take what he feels is his. So he's going to go to war. And if that means he has to pull some pieces from other places, then great. But that's what the next episode will probably be about, is the consolidation of the people that have been running Tatooine for Bib. That's the conversation that's going to happen now. Do you want to live under the Pikes, or do you want to live with respect under me? So I think this is the conversation that is that's happening. I think that's more of what this episode is set up for, is to prepare the round table or the long table.
I don't want any more setups though, dude. Like, I'm done being set up.
I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just telling you what I see.
I know.
I'm not trying to tell you what to believe. I'm just telling you what I see.
I agree, but I mean, I feel like we've had now at this point, if we have 7 episodes, 50% setup doesn't make for a good show. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like at this point, I'm starting to wonder, like, what is going to happen? Are we going to be happy if we have a show that's,
You're never going to be happy. So stop.
You're wrong. No, you're completely
Star Wars
wrong.
community will never be happy. So that's the next. It's a watch. It's always a 50.
Yeah,
Community not, but I want to be happy.
I want to be
as a whole, as the Star Wars fandom. No, like nobody's
The
ever.
thing-
gonna
the
be
thing
happy
is,
because
though-
we all have differing ideas of what we want. So yeah, that does make the Star Wars, fandom toxic. But we all have different ideas about what we want, and you're never going to make everybody happy. That's not a special attribute of the Star Wars community. But I do have to wonder if maybe we thought we were headed in the right direction and we didn't get it right with Robert Rodriguez. I don't know, man. The guy's a legend and he does a great job, but that was one he directed, right? That was a Bobby Rod episode?
Yes, it was. And to be quite honest, that was a little rather weak in terms of his caliber.
That was a Bobby Rod episode, and it was not good for me. Not good for me.
He seems like the type, and hopefully he speaks out. I'm waiting for it.
Well, I feel bad because he was. I think he was a huge reason why this.
I'm already looking.
This
that's
even
what I've been doing
happened.
on Twitter. That's what you guys heard when I was going on Twitter.
Yeah.
I think Robert Rodriguez was a big driving force on why this even happened. And if I only got episode 1 and 2 of what I saw, I'd be happy. I'd be like, cool. We got to see Boba Fett survive the Sarlacc pit, come
Here's
out,
some positivity
hang out
for
with.
you. If nothing else, did this make you appreciate episode 1 and 2? So you like them more? Do they get higher stars now?
I mean,
I
that's
already
kind of
liked episode 1 and 2. I don't need to like them more.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like being like, did you watch the sequel? That makes the prequels that much better, right? I mean, it's a really bad argument.
You watched it, he watched it better.
I want somebody that's more consistent. Like we used to ask, what do we want as Star Wars fans? I want a Boba Fett who's consistent with the episode 5 and 6. That's all I ask. I don't ask for him to be to
I agree with
anything
this.
that was in Legends. If he was, he was called on by Darth Vader himself to do a bounty. Darth Vader told him, "Do not disintegrate."
Amongst
calling
10
him like
other
a
bounty
badass,
hunters.
basically. Yeah, but he called him specifically no disintegration of Boba Fett.
I-
Boba Fett
yeah.
was like one of his chosen few. To get that reputation, you have to be ruthless and you have to be way more capable and use a lot more gadgets like we saw him actually use in Return of the Jedi than he'll ever use here. I haven't seen him use a single damn weapon.
I
except,
agree
like,
with
his stick.
I agree with Live Long with the Force because he even put Darth Vader in his place. So I mean he was respected enough by Darth Vader to be telling Darth Vader, I've got this, leave me alone, and Darth Vader respected him. So
He's actually done more. He did more fighting in Mando than he's done in the Book of Boba.
I agree with that statement too.
That's where I think the main argument for me is because I feel like the the argument hinks in some ways, but I definitely I agree 100%. But like even in Mando, I thought they nailed his character in Mando. I was like, yep,
yes,
that
I
is
agree with
like
that
he
too.
acted a bit different than in the comics, but I was like, yeah, I dig it. Like he has some backstory with like the robes and stuff. Like I get it, and like, but like
I mean,
he was.
think about the scene when Bo-Katan is running away from him, and she says, make it look convincing, and he goes, oh my goodness,
I'll put on a good show, princess.
Yeah, I'll put on a good show, princess. That's
like, yeah, that's his character. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't take shit. Like if
Yeah.
someone tells him like, yeah, your voice sounds like 1,000 others that I've heard, like, yeah, mine might be the last one. You're a bitch. Like,
Yeah, that was a great line. I'm not gonna lie, but that was a great line from him, from all of that. So I mean, it's just I don't know. I'm not seeing. Maybe it's hard. Maybe I have
just
to
another
rewatch
German
things.
that jumps on the train tracks this evening. Oh, poor Strike. Oh gosh.
Can we change? Can we upgrade like a bantha to like a rancor now? Because we're gonna.
I'd like to hear. We've been hearing a lot out of Darth Bayou tonight, and I just feel like if we could get some closing statements out of this guy who's just flooded the stream with too many comments tonight. How are you feeling, dude?
Rough.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Like I said, I was really happy with the first 2 episodes.
Yeah. Me too.
But that last one really that was rough. But
you didn't like the Go-Go Power Ranger Vespas?
No.
Power mode.
I could have forgiven the Vespas without that chase scene. I think the chase scene's what really killed it for me.
Yeah,
but, I mean, ultimately, that's just creative vision not coming
EBN
through.
wants a link.
X-Wing, can you share my screen quickly?
Yeah, I'll share it.
I was doing a little quick research, just looking to see what was on
Oh my
Twitter.
goodness, Fat Steven. Oh my goodness.
You're fast as hell, bro. You're fast.
I mean, just okay. Listen, just look at it. It does not fit the aesthetic of Tatooine.
No, it
at
doesn't.
all.
What's with the
At
side view
all.
mirrors? What's with the side view mirrors? Does she have an eye? Like,
It looks
honestly,
like a fucking moped.
I could see these things like on Naboo or maybe even Coruscant, but not on Tatooine.
No, I
Yeah,
can
I
see
mean, it
those,
makes me wonder where
see
they're
those
from.
on a small,
Yeah.
quiet street in Italy is where I can see those.
Yes.
it's the design. I don't like the design either. It really feels like they attached like the top part of a moped or a scooter to the bottom part of like a half surfboard and then painted it all down.
Yeah, it's like this. It's like the silver,
these don't
the
look
silver
intimidating
surfers
at all.
community car. Ugh.
They paid well. How much? A lot of they said
They
this. They
can't
paid
be
a lot
from
of
Tatooine.
They paid a lot of money for the cyborg implants, and
Yeah, it looks like a water
I was doing a little
ski attached to a surfboard
poking around,
or a wakeboard.
and I found this, which I thought
wakeboard.
was kind of interesting.
All right.
What is this?
This is just somebody's notes. Apparently, we didn't see the Tusken child's body, but we did see their gaffy stick.
Yep.
Maybe Disney didn't want to show the kid's body, or they're still alive, and we didn't see the Tusken warrior trainer's body, so their status is unknown. That's 2.
That's
correct.
Literally do not care about the Tuskens at this
Oh,
point.
maybe he just
anymore.
found the stick and they did get away. Yeah.
I just don't.
Vori, they would be called sand skis, not jet skis. Sand skis.
Oh my
Sand
goodness.
skis.
Yeah,
Oh my
skis,
goodness.
They really are something you'd rent like on vacation at the beach. I feel like there should be
they're
like little
dust
rental
busters.
pegs on them or something.
Dan,
Who said
Dan, I'm
Ghostbusters?
sorry. We already have
They're
9. I
Dustbusters.
dropped that for Echo Base to pop in and say what's up. I am so
Oh,
sorry.
no worries.
Dan.
I'm leaving.
Oh, are you popping out?
Yeah.
You guys
Okay,
are-
then we can
over
bring
it.
Dan in, and then we'll bring Echo
Hey,
Base
enjoy the rest
Network
of your
in.
day.
Have a great
Yeah.
day. Right?
It's
Way
4
to
a.m.
go.
here, and I'm having a great
Hey.
time.
Yeah.
Go make
Nice to
yourself
meet
feel
you,
better
Strike.
with a nice breakfast before you go to sleep.
Send me an egg from tomorrow.
Go to bed with a happy soul. Have some brekkie. I don't
Yeah.
know what brekkie is in Germany.
A
right
happy
now.
soul? He's
But
broken.
in the
but
Star
Strike,
Wars
remember to-
universe,
It's
having
10
Strike.
a.m. It's
It's
10
Strike.
a.m. I'm not going to sleep.
Strike.
To get some brekkie.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the brekkie.
Get some
Uh,
brekkie.
Yeah. I'm going to
Strike.
get some Frühstück.
Hey, Strike, can you remember look both ways before jumping on your
Yeah,
moped
what?
and going into a high-speed chase, okay?
Auf Wiedersehen, meine
Will do.
Liebe. Ich habe eine
Alright.
Pause.
Nice
Trust.
Nice to
Take
meet you,
care.
Strike.
Oh,
Bye,
yeah,
Nick.
you
Take
likewise. Like,
care.
Take it easy, Green Leader.
Hey,
heck
bud.
yeah.
That's
See you
right.
guys.
Boba was wearing
Bye.
canes like
We
X-Wing.
will see.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all
Star
right.
Wars
now we got everybody
underwear.
in.
There's
Let's
no.
go.
What happened? There's no underwear in space.
Get the cameras up here.
Oh my
Yeah, see,
Um,
Kylo Ren's man titties aren't
Was
looking
that
so
was
bad
that
now.
your first thing you came in? You're like, what happened to no underwear? in
No, no,
space?
no,
X-Wing,
no.
is that
Leia
your phone
didn't-
going off
No.
tonight?
Fat Steven said something about it. No, but all right. So, in all honesty, this actually was probably my favorite episode
What the
fuck?
Yeah.
What?
No, I'll give him that because I'm guessing the back to fight scene.
Oh my goodness.
So what number do you give this, Nick? Because I'm on pins and needles over here.
All right, so I give this one a 7 out of 10.
Yo, shit's higher than mine.
7 out of 10 for this.
End the stream. I think that's enough. I think thank you everybody for coming. I think we've
take it easy, y'all. Good night, everybody.
Yep.
Everybody be safe.
And completely redeem yourself.
Are you only saying that so they'll leave you alone this time? Is that?
But you got it. He got it.
And the Oscar goes to.
I was like, hey, everybody's gonna hate on this episode this week. So guess what? This is my favorite one. This episode was bad.
I would like to thank my mom. I'd like to thank my dad and that pile of bullshit over there.
No, but in all seriousness, this episode was cringe as fuck.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Cringe as fuck.
Yes.
There
I'm
was
more worried about your answer than I was about any part of that episode.
But there was some cool stuff in this episode. Man. There was There was some nuggets out of this episode, just like episode 2, which I absolutely fucking hated. I hated that episode, but there was some cool stuff in episode 2. Same thing with this one. I thought there was some cool stuff in here.
Especially after watching this one, how did you hate episode 2?
Oh, here we go.
And I'm out of.
But yeah, I did like.
Break out the wine.
The thing is, there was so many cringe moments and so many just head scratching moments. Like, how did Black Krrsantan end up getting? Oh, well, Boba Fett doesn't have any force. So he has 2 Gamorrean guards at 8D8.
How does a giant black Wookiee just stroll on into a big ass
and just open up your back to tank?
He's like, oh, hey, nobody saw this giant Wookiee. Like, that's the first thing I'd have said when I woke up and they got him in the Rancor pit. Like, nobody saw a giant Wookiee walking through the bitch. Nobody saw the Wookiee.
Yeah.
What I think happens is that since this is a Jawa, like the Hutt's palace, and with Jabba's in general, you don't think that the twins knew all the secret entrances or anything?
Must have, because dude, how do you miss an 18-foot tall black Wookiee that's as big as a door? Like,
is that like a joke we heard before? How do you find a black Wookiee in the dark, make it smile?
Like, gracious.
But the thing,
Jesus,
is,
Fat Steven,
you would at least have some sort of like a minute or 2 exposition onto that, where like the Wookiee would have had a transmission from the Hutts and said, here we have codes to, the palace, and therefore we understand this concept. But after, but there's nothing. There's not even a 2-second blip of this. It's kind of like this black Wookiee just shows up out of nowhere, and it's like there's no guards, there's nothing, there's not even the street gang that he recruited. It's very confusing.
The Lost Boys 2.0 Star Wars edition was the worst. Like, I saw Mr. Universal Soldier over there with his Van Damme
Dead or Alive
eyepiece. Like, I was like, what? In the Pee Wee Herman speeders? Like, with the Pee Wee Herman
It's Pee Wee Herman. I gotta walk away from this.
Mirrors on the side. Like, five. Like, how many ways to view behind you do you need? Like, what? Who are the designers of this show? Fire them, please, Lucasfilm. Look. In the beginning, we had X-Wings. We had TIE fighters. We had Star Destroyers. We had speeder bikes. Stormtroopers. We had cool shit. And you're going to give us this bullshit-ass Pee Wee Herman
boys. Boys and girls.
Please fire the people who are designing stuff for this show. Please, to God, please.
Nick,
fire them.
we have a
bad. It is
we have
so
a Force dyad.
Bad.
Hey, we have a Force dyad in the chat now. Okay, it's Obsession and Lord Crit. We have a Force dyad. The light in the dark.
Yeah, the light in the dark.
What I think happened is
so
that
you guys had put me on the pedestal the last 2 weeks for this show.
Crit, I don't want to be patronized. Okay.
I said I felt
stand by loving 1 and 2
in the
but
Force.
You were right.
I felt a darkness in the Force. Okay. All right. I'm about to lay it on you.
I mean, you weren't wrong.
So hold on. I gotta mute.
There's still a lot more. There's still a lot more on the table, man. And the fight ain't over. This is just
but it could still get good. I said that episode 3 would make it and break it this show, and I was surprised. I was surprised to see that I was right. I was also in voice chat today, and I told Cash and Nick, what if Boba's Tusken camp dies and he goes on the revenge spree? He did not go on the revenge spree, but the Tusken camp died. So.
Yet. But that's what I was saying. I mean, this kind of makes
is yelling. Let's go.
Oh yeah, you meant that was a while ago.
I thought that were the build up. They were going to be coming and helping him.
Yeah, it was an evolution.
Oh my God! All right, everybody, stop your talking. Holy cow!
Bill Clinton,
8th gen with a $50.
Woo!
Oh my gosh!
Thank you, Mr. Clinton.
Hey, thanks, 8th gen.
With the avatar.
Yeah, for real.
Thank you so much. Oh my!
I like that cigar.
I did not have sex with that woman.
Oh my God!
That's not my blue dress stain.
I did not have sex with that.
Sexual relations.
You did not twerk in front of him.
That almost. I wish I had that clip so I could play it for him.
I do not fart Mario coin sounds.
Thank you so much. Oh my God. I did some digging on the Rancors. They were domesticated by the witches of Dathomir. So how did the Hutts get them to Tatooine? Will we see Dathomir? Will Boba get a double-sided saber? Will Black Krrsantan get a triple-sided saber?
Oh my goodness.
Oh jeez.
All roads lead to the High Republic.
Having homework?
Stop smoking pot. It's not good for you.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
So I feel like I do have to talk about some of these.
Away with the younglings.
Will we see Dathomir? Maybe a possible thought because they did mention it right in this episode.
Yeah,
they did say Dathomir in the episode. Will Boba get a double-sided saber? No. Will Black Krrsantan get a triple-sided saber? Hard no.
Ray Swiss Army knife.
Maybe he'll get like a wiggly, swiggly stuff.
Is it possible that Boba Fett gets the dark saber and becomes Mandalore?
He has to win the dark saber to be able to be the Mandalore.
Yeah,
but
is it possible? Is it possible that Boba takes up the mantle that he was given in the expanded universe and becomes Mandalore?
No. But I don't think he cares.
Not in the current canon. No.
Yeah, I don't think he cares anything about that position.
Not yet,
or even wants it. I don't think he cares anything about
it. Look, if it serves his purpose and his crime lord syndicate become the guy who takes over Mandalore, then 100%.
Maybe his teenage rebels will get some help from it.
I got a message for Nick. I have a message from Nick. It was related to your last comment about the Pee Wee Herman mopeds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was just waiting for them to do that during that whole chase through the streets. We're gonna get you.
So you wanted my thoughts on the episode. I did not like the first two. I didn't hate them though. I
gotta sell some Disney stock in 4 hours when the fucking market opens.
Valiant Renegade. This episode, I started getting into it. And but when he went in the back of the tank, I was like, oh boy. And then he went out the back of the tank almost 5 minutes later, like, okay, with the Wookiee. And I'm like, okay. This is finally getting somewhere. We've been waiting like two weeks now. And then he went into town, and sometimes you get lost when you walk into town, especially when you get teenage rebels. Greased Lightning. I expected them to sing Greased Lightning. We go together.
What are they getting from Jabba's palace?
So you expected Dave Filoni to go all the way back to like Canadian Bacon. I mean, you really thought it was like George Lucas, we're gonna do all the way back to the
but this wasn't
car
Filoni.
meats, right? Yeah, it was Filoni, but he's taking inspiration from George Lucas, and he's like, "Damn, we got to do Canadian Bacon, right?"
Canadian Bacon.
We need to go back to SCTV then.
Those are the golden
George
days.
Lucas
for
would
sure.
design better cars.
Canadian Bacon is American graffiti, by the way.
I felt Boba was weak, and he apologized. That gives a bad sign. Why is Boba Fett, of all characters, apologizing for something? That gives that's the hint. That's the hint. I'm gonna be put on the pedestal again. I like this episode, however, I like this like Nick. However, this episode, I like it bad like this episode is cringe.
Yes.
It is. I wish I could take pieces out of the episode.
Parody, right?
I wish I could take pieces out. I like the Rancor. I like the Wookiee. But man, when he gets into town and you see those kids with those multicolored lights, I'm like,
oh my god,
the Skittle Gang.
And I heard
it's like a
Bayou,
Verizon
the
commercial.
Skittle Gang.
And I'm like, oh boy,
it is so bad.
Somebody needs to edit that into like a clip of the Boba Fett. It'd be like, do you want to save 5 lines on 5 people? Join the family plan, and it's the 5 Vespas in different colors.
You know what bothered me is also I was really expecting one of them to ring the bell on their handlebars.
Bing, bing, bing,
yeah, exactly.
But
sorry.
This
it was
kind of
so trash, dude. It was just so trash. I'm hurt so bad.
This destroys the last 2 episodes, regardless if you like the Tusken stuff or not. This destroys that more.
No, it blew it out. It took the
there's the awakening, X-Wing. I heard there was like Boba Fett was ascending to godhood of Tusken worship, and then all of a sudden that ends quickly, and Boba Fett's back to where he was. Is he gonna fight for Tusken rights next? Is that his crime lord? I don't yet.
I'm sure that's
what's
gonna happen.
It's a different
take
tribe.
It to court, and he's gonna sue the mayor of Mos Espa over water rights issues.
They're gonna go to
no, he's gonna be Princess Fred.
Months of litigation.
Jesse Jackson is gonna be called in for Tusken rights, and they're
gonna name Chewbacca Jackson
in the streets.
Big Red makes a good point here. That I thought of when it happened.
Effing bummed right now, man.
X-Wing him out, bro. It's 4:30 in the morning. I'll argue with you guys later.
Okay.
Later.
Well, tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Sometime. I don't know where I am.
This was.
I don't know where I am. Good night,
this part bothered me. I'm like, y'all have these super expensive bikes. You got all these body mods and stuff, and you're complaining about money.
Yeah, those sweet ass bikes could not have been cheap.
Hold on.
There's thieves too.
Doesn't everybody that works on cars not have money? Isn't that like the whole fucking point of working on cars? Is basically you're
yeah, well, I mean, if you're worried about living,
I don't know if you guys know anybody
sacrifices.
that like works on trucks. Because I grew up with redneck boys. We worked on trucks. We didn't have any money because we were always putting all of our money into fucking trucks.
But they weren't working on trucks. They were working on their Tonka Hot Wheel bikes.
But most of those guys' trucks are pieces of shit in the first place, so it's not like they have a shiny moped.
All right, you guys.
Speeder bike. Sorry.
Yeah,
you don't know car people.
You can see. I did like Danny Trejo as the Rancor. I like the Rancor part. That was cool. And
he lost weight.
I am very upset they put Danny Trejo in Star Wars.
It was
you know why?
Yeah, Danny Trejo. It's
because it's Robert Rodriguez, and him and Robert Rodriguez are buddies. I mean, that's why.
Star Wars, man.
I did like his herbal essence hair. It was very shiny and very long and very smooth.
That didn't take me out of it. I had no problem with Danny Trejo in there.
No.
I will say
Scipio,
this.
explain to me. Explain to me. I'm really interested to hear why.
Robert Rodriguez does not write this. He does not make these decisions. This was Jon Favreau's fault. I know saying that's a sin, but you know people put him on the pedestal and this guy so far, this show has been, I'm gonna say, a clown show for me. I was okay with it, but after seeing this, I'm more negative now on the last 2 episodes because those had potential, you could say, for something more, and it kind of went. So
well, Crit, I would agree with you that this is Favreau's fault because he wrote the story. Does it discredit the last 2? I think a little bit.
Yep.
100%.
I think it does a little bit, but the problem is that I don't know. I think I need a night to gather my thoughts so I can actually present like a good argument for this because
and this is like supposed to be like The Godfather. I heard this was like compared to Western. Well, I'm sure Clint Eastwood wouldn't get teenage kids on the street to be on his gang.
I agree with that.
Or Michael Corleone, for a matter. But in the books, Don Corleone, I don't want to get in. Tom Hagen, if you know who that character is. He was a kid that was picked up by the Don.
Darth Orlina. Oh my god.
I'm waiting for somebody to open up an Etsy shop with those on them. I'm buying them.
Hi, Darth Orlina.
Cash was really upset about Boba Fett apologizing. I feel like is Boba Fett feeling just soft? Is he like a sort of a joke? Do you guys feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, after I saw the different colored bikes, I totally got Book of Boba Kids Bop. I don't know, and it's really hard to explain why, but when you see every different colored speeder and the gang gets on their speeders,
I thought they were all going to form together into one giant speeder and one giant gang member.
It's like the Omegatron virus. Like they're all gonna get together.
They didn't say the magic words. It was earth, fire, wind.
Did we lose Star Wars
water.
Obsession?
Yeah, I think Obsession left.
Oh my god, dude.
He couldn't take it.
He's probably not happy either.
No one's happy.
He's not happy that we're not happy. That's the thing.
Oh, they had something new. That's our super chats now. That's new.
The whole point is to have his opinion too. I think we probably overdid it, but I did want to hear his opinion.
But the thing,
it's the bike. It's also getting late.
It's also late, and the thing is, we all are trying to process what we just saw, and I don't mean that in a very funny way. I'm just saying.
No, it's not funny.
I don't know. I think I'm the only one that's with Obsession and Hutt.
I'm trying to be neutral here with the audience.
Who said
it's weird?
Ghost, you were okay with it?
I said that it's weird being the one that's like with Obsession and Hawk in this side of the conversation. Just saying.
That's how I felt about 1 and 2. That I was totally for it, and like Ghost, you're feeling like that was totally okay, right?
It was not totally okay. I didn't think it was as bad as everybody is saying it is. It was it definitely had some cringe aspects to it. But
I thought episode 2 was way worse than this.
See, I would disagree.
Yeah,
I would disagree.
I think
this show is weird as shit. When it comes to the Star Wars fan base, it's cutting people into like 16ths.
Yeah. All right, look.
I agree with X-Wing on that one.
I look at these from a storyteller's perspective. Okay, I mean that's what I do. I tell stories, right? Now, from a storytelling perspective, there's some odd choices that just didn't make sense to me. Which, like for example, the bright speeders and such, that didn't make sense to me. That's what it drew me out of the story. The chase was, of course, cringe AF. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I agree with
the kids.
Go Valley.
the kids seemed out of place slightly. You know, that's yeah, those were all the bad things that brought me out of the story. But the rest of it was
get rid
pretty
of the
good.
fucking biker gang. Just
Disney
get rid
Star
of the fucking
Wars.
biker gang.
Yay.
Just get rid of it. Just take it out.
The teenage
Teenage Mutant Ninja, you know,
when Boba Fett was walking up, I was just waiting for take it back. Do take it back. Like I was waiting for them to all be standing around there just like singing like the street gang in Rocky, you know. It just felt weird and off and not Star Wars. Like I'm like, what's happening right now?
Dude, people do take it really personal if you don't like something. Like
look
at Echo Base.
Yeah.
Look at Echo Base, dude.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they just like the fucking. I mean, Obsession. Well, I mean, it is late, but I mean, Obsession left. Who was it that was in here earlier? I was like, well, I mean, you don't take it if you don't like it. Ain't nothing personal. And they're like, fuck you. And they left.
Hawk's Holocron's left, so I mean.
If everything in here was like this episode was awesome.
Okay,
I would be like, yeah, it was better than episode 2.
Y'all.
If you kept the Wookiee and Rancor stuff and did everything else differently, maybe I would like it a lot. But they did not.
I have a question for Ghost. Ghost,
I like
as a writer, what is Boba Fett's motivation through all this? What is he trying to accomplish? Because it seems.
And I feel like they haven't really established what he's trying to do. They haven't established what the hell Boba's trying to do.
What is his motivation as a character?
So
I'm baffled.
100%.
So live long with.
I
the
agree
Force.
with long live with the Force on that one. I don't understand either.
I've been saying I don't understand what Boba Fett is doing. This story is trying to I don't know what the story is trying to tell. Does he want to be a crime lord? Does he want to do this? Does he want to for me, Boba Fett, the Tusken Raider stuff, I feel is pointless now that
100%.
I felt that would have weight on him.
Crit, I got to interrupt you real quick. When you realize the Vespa kids aren't going anywhere anytime soon.
Can you share my screen quickly?
Well, let Crit finish. Let Crit finish his.
Yeah, let him finish. Yeah.
Sorry, Crit.
But you know, I heard people saying, well, you just don't understand, man. It's awakening. Boba Fett just, he huffed that lizard, and now he's a new man. And then you realize he's the same guy, but he's just really weaker, and now he's more forgiving. Is that really what we want from Boba Fett?
Yeah.
He wants to be a crime lord that forgives, and you want respect. I get respect part, but he doesn't.
We all have to do better. Boba,
can you change?
We all have to
can you change the price of super chats, Nick?
The thing is,
can you change the price of super chats?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
There's just you do $1, $2, $3, $4, $5.
If you're on
mobile, he's asking if there's a way for him to adjust the prices.
No, that's not. It's not like Twitch. You can't do it like that. No.
Yeah. Okay.
So I can't change it.
No. Oh, no. You can't.
Well, you
that's
see
all,
the comment,
that's
right?
all
Lower
YouTube,
your price for a large super chat. So I can't do that?
That's all on YouTube's end. There's not anything anybody on YouTube can do about that.
Well, then stop fucking yelling at me, Jen.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that is all on YouTube's end.
I apologize. I feel like Concession was attacked. I feel like that might have been the intent, but I also, dude,
nobody was attacking Obsession.
We literally have Boomer Council every single Wednesday.
We love Obsession.
The four of us scream at each other for like an hour and a half straight. So
yeah, Boomer Council.
Coach and Obsession got in a fight live on air once before when we were all on.
But you know what? Nobody. I don't feel like, and this is just my opinion. But
and I was
don't
on
feel like
Obsession
anybody
side.
was. I don't think anybody was attacking anybody. It was just they were voicing how they were feeling individually. So
beta feed.
The worst.
It's Boba Fett himself.
Oh, shapeshifter. The shapeshifter, yeah.
Beta feed.
The worst excuse I've received from this show is just be happy you got a Boba Fett show.
Dude, just send me. Hey, Jen, if you have something you want to say, just send me a DM on Discord.
Hey, real quick, I can tell him what to do here because I know what he's talking about.
You have to do more. Hey, I'm sorry, I have to cut you off. Eighth Jen, if you do more in terms of, because I'm a mod.
Don't super chat. Just send me a message on Discord.
If you do more like in $5 increments, I think you get more characters.
Yes.
So just FYI on that one.
Yeah. No, he was just saying his message was too long, and it would take $500 to send it.
Oh, geez, don't.
I mean, I could be down with $500. That would be great for X-Wing. Luke Skywalker, real
just
bad.
type it in the chat. 8th Gen. You already gave X-Wing $50, and now he can pay rent for the month. So just type it in regular chat.
You could save up 1,000 and get the Sideshow Teenager Rogue collection.
You get 200 characters.
I'm so excited
in the chat,
for my
so
Sideshow draft.
Make sure you give it like 1 out of 5 or whatever. I'm sorry. I'm in mod mode at this point.
Yep.
We
need to make you a mod on our channel.
But I want each color of each cycle. If Sideshow puts out each Space Vespa, I want each color.
Oh, I want the Vespas, honestly. Those
I'm ready for that Black Series.
Personally.
The Black Series Vespa collection.
So in my review of this, I asked this question to people in my full reaction review.
Captain Planet, oh my god.
If Kenner comes out and makes toy Vespa action figures with the bikes, who's buying it?
I'm not buying it.
Who's
dude,
buying it? Please
I'm gonna buy them
tell
just,
me.
in the hope that nobody else does, and they're worth something later on in life.
Seriously, do they not run this stuff by people and say, "Hey, what do you guys think of this? Pick out the coolest one." Get kids and different viewpoints. Like, is this cool? Is this cool? Like, no, that sucks. That looks stupid.
It's bad.
Are they just just throw something out? Like literally, who's designing stuff for this show?
You know what the stuff that sucks, Nick, is that, Sideshow is definitely gonna make a Vespa.
No, nobody's gonna buy it. Well, there'll be a couple.
I might be the only.
Well, that's why I hope HasLab. The Rancor that they made, and they didn't do it right with the HasLab Rancor. I hope they do it that way. I hope they do it in that HasLab format, and I hope they do 5 Vespas in the HasLab, and it just gets 5 backers in 6 weeks. Just 5 people are
each person gets a color.
Yeah, everybody gets a different color. It's amazing.
It's a diverse game. That's why I throw different colors.
I have another question for you guys. So in Return of the Jedi, when Luke's fighting the Rancor, did you ever feel that if the Rancor would have just had some eye patches and what they would have been taken off, that he would have been like, "Oh, Luke, you're my friend now."
Dude, 95 hit it on the head. This whole thing just
what
did
was that
180.
all about?
Yeah.
Well, Nick, I will explain some things. The Rancor, I'm going to give an excuse for because I feel like the Rancor was neglected by the one from Return to Jedi could have been neglected by Jabba.
Totally by mistake.
Said anything is just kept in there.
Right.
But
these toys being the gender
neutral. The Moochie from Bad Batch, I think Jabba might like that.
Now I want someone to go back and recolor all the speeder bikes from this chase scene on Endor, please.
Dude, you know what I would buy though? I would totally buy the Hutt
That would be
twins.
so funny.
I'd
Oh
buy
my
the
god, the Hutt
Can I get a
twins?
purple ATST?
But hang on, I want to finish hearing his point on the Rancor.
I'm sorry.
I think the Rancor from Return to Jedi could have been neglected, and I think maybe that part. I don't think that Rancor explanation was bad because if what they say it's a calf, it's a baby, so it'll print on you. If you just leave it in there and you can,
I mean,
yeah, I like that.
I saw the
like
Bad
that,
Batch. I saw how little I saw how tiny the Rancors can be, and that Rancor had its eyes open. So was this Rancor blinded from the time of birth up until now?
No, but I put blinders on horses and conned them and walked them into a trailer before.
Yeah,
you know?
but that's only for like 5 seconds. I mean, I mean, I've ridden horses too, but you don't put blinders on from babyhood to bonding. That's just weird.
Or to like, I could understand if they're like, we had to
Not
do
blinders.
this to get them
about like a wrap.
No,
I would totally get it if they're like, we had to do this to get him in here, to get him calm, sort of like, when you have an alligator and people will like, kind of hide the eyes.
Yeah, Nick, we totally know about that shit. You got to get a gator into your pot and
exactly.
walk it into like the cooking pot. And so
so that's totally understandable. But
being from Florida, I understand that actually.
Yeah, but the thing for me is when we take it off and they see a human, and then they just like, it would have been a lot cooler if they would have been like, all right, we're going to take this thing off. You need to go stand by the door because this thing's about to go ape shit. And
see, that would be cool. Yeah,
that would be cool.
We're gonna let it out, and then
like, all right, stand back. We're going to take the blinders off, and then he rips them off. Kind of has a string attached from a distance. Rips it off. They go out the door, hurry and shut the gate, and then he gets up, and like beating the walls, and some rock comes down. Like, that would have been cool. Like this.
What do you think? What do you think? Though?
I'd have a feeling we're probably going to see.
What do you think if Boba was in the pit with the Rancor though, and he had to like, hey, easy, bah. And
I was really expecting
made the Rancor his friend.
I was really expecting Trejo to stab Boba the way it felt we picked up the spirit.
Oh my god, there's 18 comments after this. Hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta run this. Look, Nick, you know how this works. I gotta run a thank you for the donation.
All right.
Mags with a 5 credit chat says, share the link, hit the like button, show some love.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for your generous contribution to
X-Wing.
Thank you.
You need to share my screen one more time.
We got a couple more to go, bro.
Yeah, you've got more to go, X-Wing.
Hey, Jen, with a $10 says, Rancors were originated from Dathomir, so maybe we'll find out how the Hutts brought them to his lair. I've always wanted to see how the Hutts gathered them from Dathomir, even before the Jedi Fallen. Hold on, because it continues. Hold on. Jedi Fallen especially, since actually Jedi has trouble traversing the planet, maybe the Hutts have a deal with the witches. I love adverse theories. Sorry, just wanted to give you guys some money. Well, dude, awesome, thank you. We're all hey Jen, awesome.
We all have channels that accept super chats. I think Jen,
we would
link
love
will be in the
money.
description below.
We would love some PayPal.
First off, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your awesome contribution. I appreciate it so much, and thank you for actually bringing a super chat that actually has some like value to it.
Yeah,
because
hey, mine didn't have value. X-Wing, I feel cheated now.
Well, Darth Arlena usually just tried to send me nudes with her super chats, and so it's nice to actually see.
I'm trying to give you algorithm. I mean, come on.
Mags, you gotta step your game up. You gotta start sending them nudes.
Mags, it has been
that's
an
what Excellent's trying to say
absolute joy to have you in my live stream. I appreciate you so much. I really
Wish
do.
you'd say that about me.
I love you. Fat Steven.
Nobody wants to see you nude, Fat Steven.
Fat Steven, fuck off. No, but
wow. All right.
I know I love you. Okay, but fuck off. But I love
fine,
you.
I'll switch and put my ass on. Is that better?
There you go. There we go.
Oh my god.
I still have a goatee.
The problem is, I think, Jen, when it comes to the Rancor and how they operate and stuff like that, I just don't think they're gonna really delve into that when it comes to Book of Boba Fett. I don't think they're gonna take the time to talk about Rancors and where they came from.
People. Let's dive into the Rancors. Maybe the Gamorrean guards. Let's just dive in and world build.
And that's the thing. At this point, I think they spent too much time using Book of Boba Fett to explain Sand People. is basically where we're at. At least one you know,
Yeah.
cutout of sand people.
Let the truth flow.
So yeah, but HN, I totally thought that the Rancor that we were going to see was going to be Moochie. I think a lot of us thought that was going to be Moochie, but it was a dude, so it's not Moochie.
Yeah.
Hey, X-Wing, if I was the writer of
not
this, I would have wrote that Boba Fett and Fennec explore the palace and they hear a roar, and then they find Moochie in one of the in pretty much like a cave or something. And
Hey,
then,
Crit, we all know that you actually write good Star Wars stories. So
that's what I thought was going to happen, but no, he just gets one.
If I can, really quick,
You have Hollywood writers.
Lord Crit
You
down
have
here at the bottom right.
Hollywood writers, Nick.
The little orca that you see at the bottom right, his channel is actually called Everest Productions. If there are any mods left in the chat, if you could give the link to Everest Productions, he actually makes movies in a video game. Jedi Academy. He actually does it in Jedi Academy, and he creates movies inside Jedi Academy. And he has voice actors.
That is really awesome.
He makes full blown, like, I can't do it justice by describing it.
It's sort of like what Darth Angelus
really cool.
is doing with the Heir of the Empire chapters.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
Yeah. So essentially, he's doing that, and it's beautiful. I love it. I love this guy. I love this man. He makes fun of me relentlessly, but I respect the shit out of him, and I love him. So go subscribe to Everest Productions. We will get the link in the chat. Go check it out. And then, if you guys want to subscribe to me too, you could. I don't know if
Share the link to the stream. Subscribe to X-Wing, and become a member.
We got to call it because it's 2:00 in the morning, and I have to be up in 2 hours.
It is almost 5 o'clock for me.
I will.
4 a.m.
I'm gonna leave in an hour.
Thank you for having me on. I will happily shit on this thing on Sunday.
Wait, were you nice to me? Where were you nice to me? There's no way. Shenanigans. There's no way.
Nikki?
Keep staying true to your opinion, X-Wing, no matter what it's... What? Because you put a heart at the end of your sentence, you're nice to me? Fuck
that
off.
Usually indicates niceness. Yes.
That's usually nice.
That is the nicest she will ever be to me. That's true.
Do you know her?
Yeah.
Like personally?
Nikki's awesome. Okay.
Do you want to see our relationship in a nutshell?
Yeah.
I love you.
F*** off.
Oh my goodness.
Except X-Wing is Leia.
Yeah. Pretty
So
much.
is anybody else going to be awake, or are they just kind of...
And she's back.
Yep, there it is.
There we go.
Thank God Omega didn't show up in this episode. I hate Omega. She sucks.
Oh my God.
I think that would probably be the icing, like the cherry on top of the sundae for Nick right there. If Omega shows up.
Like I was like, please don't let Omega show up. Like, just like fade that character off into Never Land.
I'd rather have.
Nick,
I like
They're
Omega.
right here for you.
Yeah,
Omega.
There we go. The
Sorry.
pop.
All right. We're calling it.
All right.
Everybody, enjoy your night. I'm going to leave you with... what I'm going to leave you with? You know who's the coolest character in the sequel trilogy?
Ben?
R2.
Just get ready for work. You see me happy, work. You see me do me dirt. And so we put in work.
Why do we think your technique?